All right, so welcome everybody back to another edition of the Call of the Neverdeep. It's nice to be your DM again as we enter back into the Broken Vale Swamp. Now, last week you got a new couple of new companions in the form of Amber and Katoom. Not Katoom, Kaelin. Sorry, Kaelin. I put the names together. Kaelin and Amber. So, where we left it off last week, you decided to take a rest at this divining stone. Some of you managed to get some information from it. Some of you did not. And I believe it was at the end of the day. So, as you have your one eye on Fort Venture, mighty band of adventurers, what would you like to do?
Have we fully taken already the long rest by now?
I think we had it just as you're about to take a long rest, but if you want to try to do a long rest, you're more than welcome to, of course.
I think last time we set up the watch list.
Yes.
For the first watch, at least. Can't remember who it was though.
I think it was Cadis and myself.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cadis and it's in the under the Heroes tab. There's something called Party there, and if you open up that, this is what you'll see.
That's the old one.
That is the old one. Yes. Well, let's update it for future reference anyway.
I could take second watch with
Gil?
Unrelated, I don't think that I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's I'm having trouble, so
All right.
I'm gonna just like mute for a second and hopefully be right back. Okay.
Okay.
If not,
no problem.
I'll let you guys know.
Okay. Take care. All right. So who's taking the first watch? There was Cadis and Morgred. Second watch, Gil and
whoever wants to come with Gil is fine.
Kaelin?
Yeah, I could go. Hatum could go.
Hatum's on the last watch.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't think Kaelin is gonna well, what do you say, like ask to join. I think he would would rather try to sleep unless someone is like trying to persuade him to take a watch. He's that kind of guy.
I'm pretty good at keeping watch, and I can do a solo run if you want to sleep. I don't mind to do a solo one. It went very well the first time.
All right.
Very well.
And what about Amber? Are you going to sleep while you're going to take a watch, Amber?
If they want me to take a watch.
You see a Gil kind of ready to take a solo watch, but also the rest of the party most probably not wanting Gil to take a solo watch. So the initiative is on you, whether you want to join him or not. You're most welcome.
You could probably stay up for a little bit longer.
All right, that'd be nice. So it will be Amber and Gil, the first watch.
Second watch, I think.
Oh yeah, for the second watch. Sorry.
Second watch. Okay, so you'll take a moment. the thing I said before, this particular area of the swamp where this monument, this obelisk is a little bit raised out of the water, so it's relatively easy to, not get damp during the watch. If there's anything that Cadus, you're with. Cadus is not here. Well, kind of here. Morgred, we'll say that first watch goes okay. And Gil and Amber, if there's anything you wish to do or discuss, now would be the time. Otherwise, we can just move on.
I'm good
Gil-
unless
Gil-
Gil wants to talk about anything.
Sorry, could you maybe just repeat that?
Oh, I was just saying I'm good unless Gil wants to talk about anything.
Gil's actually alright. He will be having his notebook in hand and kind of just sitting against the rock and just sketching the likes of Amber. Kind of you just see like glances every now and then he's like down with his pen and paper, or with his pencil and paper, and just be sketching away.
Amber is probably just going to be looking off into the swamp, just kind of listening to the sounds of the night.
Okay, very good. If Gil and Amber could both make me perception checks.
I do believe that's still a disadvantage for me.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
There we go. At least it's not a natural one. Okay, so Amber staring out into the swamp. Gil sounds like half watching, half sketching. Perhaps shows the dirty one there. You do not notice anything. And I imagine you go over and wake up Sigvard and Hatum.
He usually wakes Sigvard up with a little hair rustle and say, "Hey, Siggy, it's your turn to keep watch. You ready?"
And as you touches the hair, I'm just grabbing you. Not the hair, please. I'm already half asleep, okay? Oh, yeah?
You've got a full watch to rectify the little mess that I made.
I know, we need to discuss about those watches, by the way. I usually wake up much later, and I think I slowly gonna develop some of those cursed wrinkles, and if that's gonna happen, we have a real problem, but for now, I deem that acceptable.
Noted. I will have a look as to when the wrinkles appear on your face, and will gladly let you know about it.
Oh, they will not. But yeah, now get up. Go.
I will go and lie on this spot of a tomb, which is nice and warm now.
Okay, Sigvard and Hatum, you are up. Can you both make me perception checks, please?
Perception.
Sight or smell?
Actually, you have advantage on perception checks?
Smells, yeah. I think smell for stuff.
Tell you what, make me 2 perception checks. Make me 1 at advantage for your smell sense to see if you don't smell anything.
Okay.
Coming up. Well, you smell lots of things. None of them strike you as dangerous. Then just make me a general perception check as you try and listen out for stuff.
Okay.
Okay, none of those rolls are high enough to detect anything, says the DM ominously. There's some shocking perception checks in there. Sigvard especially. Okay, Hatum or Sigvard, is there anything you wish to do during your watch?
I guess I'll ask Sigvard. This moon goddess you follow, is there any special reason you worship her?
Well, of course, because she's, how do you say it? She's the goddess of love, and naturally, somebody as beautiful as myself wouldn't pursue anything else. Uh,
Of course.
I spread love everywhere. Everybody can look at me. I do not hide myself. And my goddess, she allows me to pray to her with my beauty, which is very convenient, as you would know. Uh, that's what I mostly maintain.
Yeah, I could see that. You're probably a prime specimen of human beauty. I'm not sure how your standards work.
I
We're
am
mostly
very
used to the
beautiful.
length of our trunks.
Well, some humans do different measurements, but those are very basic thinking, really. I myself am more sophisticated than that, and as the beauty of a person altogether is more important.
Yeah, well,
But
intelligence is a good measure point of beauty, I think. Scholars should be mm, the most beautiful, shouldn't they not? Because of their knowledge.
it's a good joke. That's adorable.
Oh,
Oh, are you serious?
oh.
You know, Hatum, maybe it's where you're from, but I yes, let's just pretend.
I'm glad you see things my way.
Absolutely. Guess we gonna go back to sleep, or is there something attacking me again?
I can smell any spiders. I'm not sure what spiders smell like, so well, you should be fine, I think.
Can you let me know if my odor will start coming through? Though I'll appreciate that. See, I'm running close. I'm trying to kind of save of my oil, so you know, it's getting rough there. But if you could just let me know whenever you can sense some disturbance from me, that would be great.
Well, uh, there's a sort of mix, I'd say. There's the spices, and then there's the still water of the swamp. It's a Yeah, you should have some freshwater bath when you have an opportunity.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
No worries. There are. I'm sure there are no other humans that are object of attraction around these parts. No, is that who you are trying to attract with this scent?
Trying to attract? It's for
Yes.
me.
Oh,
Everybody will love my smell naturally. That's obvious. That I don't need to even question that. I need to know myself if something going wrong. Okay.
I never saw it that way. Thank you.
Okay. I know this might be a bit of a complex topic. I know that maybe if you're not from the Empire, you might not develop that kind of thinking, which is fully understandable. I would not judge you for anything of such. But yeah, thank you for your input in this. I truly appreciate it.
I guess for the rest of the watch, Hatum is going to find some place nearby and just read his prayer book and pray, I guess, yeah.
Okay. So the rest of your watch between Sigvard and Hatum happens relatively uneventfully. And morning comes. It's not a particularly pleasant morning with just the general dampness of the swamp around. But you take a look back and you think, despite a rather circuitous start wandering around Urzin, you look back and you think, hey man, we've gotten through a swamp. That's not too bad, and you feel pretty good about it. and you think, man, I feel like I should have an extra level. Everybody, congratulations, you've successfully navigated level 1. And so let's just take a moment to level up to level 2.
Okay, yeah, that was quick.
Yep. So, yep. Let me know if you have any questions about your character. Otherwise, yeah, feel free to level up.
Where is the level up like button or something in D&D Beyond?
If
Or class tab.
if you go to, I'm just bringing up your character now. So, Gil, if you see right at the top right, there's looks like a hammer and an anvil.
Yep.
Yep, click on that. And then see where it says level 1.
Yeah.
Change that to level 2.
Cool. Easy peasy.
That- And then just keep on using that next previous button, and it'll give you various options.
Do we roll for HP or do we take the average?
That is your choice. The only caveat to that is if you do decide to roll and you roll a 1 on your hit dice, I'll let you re-roll it.
Do
Like
we
cartoon
reroll
there.
it till we get other than 1? Because if it's
Nope.
like 2 ones in a row.
If you roll 2 1s in a row, it's too bad. The gods are telling you something.
Okay.
I think it's happened to me twice in an earlier campaign. With
If we
Mountain
roll a
Lions.
1, can we take the average instead?
Nope, you can re-roll. I always used to take the average as a player, but now I always roll because it just adds a bit of flavour. But it's up to you, of course. Like,
Yeah.
see how Tomb there rolled a 5 and a D8? That's I think, pretty average. I think that's what you would have got on the average anyway. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you roll with the hit die? Or
It depends
Or
on
is it
how...
all-
Depends how you set up your character initially.
Ooh.
Like on character preference, there's hit point type, and it will either say fixed or manual. Oh, there we go. Amber, once again, very average.
So you can change it to manual, and then you can insert your own things, because mine was on fixed.
Oh, yep.
yeah, manual. Yeah, I have it on manual as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
to use or
Yes,
input
that.
the hit points, you just input the rolled hit points when you click manage hit points. Just
Manage
input
HP.
just add the 1 from the dice, and it should add a Constitution modifier automatically.
Yeah. You do have to
Okay.
keep track of what you rolled. And Sigvar,
Yeah.
that's almost the worst possible case scenario, but that's all right. Everybody else, average.
So I'm trying to figure out how to roll these 2 d10s. It's not usually d20 lets me select how many of these I roll, but it's making me do 1 at a time.
That's for your hit points.
I think there's 2 d10.
But your second level, so it'll only be 1d10, wouldn't it?
Okay, I don't know how this works.
Yeah, why my hit does say 2d10?
Okay. Let me help. Who's this? Amber for a second, and we'll work through this with you, Amber. Let me just bring up your character sheet.
Cadus. That's
Oh,
Cadus, not
Cadus. Oh, Cadus. Sorry. Well, Cadus, you can roll that again for a start. Oh,
No.
oh, rough,
Wow.
buddy, rough.
It happens.
It does happen. Okay, so let me just bring up your character sheet, Cadus. So you rolled a 1, so that's unfortunate. Sad high 5.
Because I'm too
Sad
I'm
trombone.
so far away.
Okay, so see where it says I think you've done it already. Managed. So you get you get a D10 per level, right? And you automatically get a 10 at first level. So see where it says, are you on, do you see the button that says managed hit points there, Cadus?
Yeah.
Yep, click on that. And that rolled hit point should be 11. Because you got 10 from your first level and 1 from your second level.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it should be, say, 11 in that rolled hit point box. Then everything else...
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, just increase it by 1.
Well, if for whatever reason when I first went to do it, it was 12 in there, so I added 1 to make it 13. I don't know why I had 12.
That's probably if your hit die is a D10, it's a D10 plus 2, so 12. If you
Yeah, but
have
it-
plus 2 to your con modifier.
Gotcha.
So just increase the rolled HP by the dice you rolled, which is
Yeah.
1. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And then notice it says hit point bonuses. It does that for you automatically. It's added 6 to your constitution because you've got a plus 3, I guess, to your constitution. So your new hit points should be 17, which isn't a big bump up, but that's the way it is. Now,
Also, just a quick one regarding the paladin smites, the more flavorful ones as spells. Do you rule them as the concentration, or can you use them as their bonus action when you hit when you want to smite?
I don't think it's
Like
even a.
thunders.
I don't think it's even a bonus action. You just say, "I would like to smite," and it happens.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the thunderous smite, searing smite, the flavorful
Oh.
one.
Ah,
That's
yes.
the bonus actions this year.
Yeah, it's a bonus
Yeah.
action, but keep in mind it'll only go off if you hit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Do I need to concentrate it on it, or can
Oh.
I just do it when I hit? So then I can keep concentration because it's a bit one of those useless concentrations.
Well, let's have a
But
look.
it's up
Let's have
to
a look.
you.
Let's have a look
Yeah.
at Thunderous Smite. Technically that is concentration. You are right.
Yeah.
So if you get
Yeah,
hit, you
we
might lose
kinda
concentration.
cancel out.
Okay.
Could cancel out if you're already concentrating on something before as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can't cast it when I hit, for example. I need...
No,
No. Okay.
that would be a bonus action, and you can concentrate
Yeah,
on it for up to a minute.
Sure. Yeah. Nah. No problem. I just want to
I know.
make sure.
Yep, good
So
question. I
you'd
never
say,
realized
like,
that.
So you'd say like I use my bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite, and then your action you try to hit it.
Yeah.
And the Thunderous Smite will only go off if you hit.
I know. Yeah, because I just think if I can keep my shield of faith and try to use it, but if not, then no.
Oh, welcome to this world of
Good one.
spellcasting and managing.
Yeah. No problem.
Your
Managing.
Divine Smite, though, you can apply after you know the what you hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Divine
I was
Smite's
just thinking there's if you adjust the ruling, that's all. But yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm also fine.
Okay, good. So, so Amber, your new hit points is 17. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And okay. Cadus, you're also 17.
Yeah.
Trying to pick a new spell I should take.
Kaylin, you're 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Gil, you're 17.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Sigvard is 21.
I think it should be 20. I don't know, 20, around 20?
Oh, 20. Sorry, I misread it. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, 20. Okay.
Okay. And Hatum is 19. Okay. Got it. Okay. Is everybody leveled up?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's head back into the swamp. Now morning has come. Morgrid is as grumpy as he ever is. And he says, "So, what's the plan today, guys? I think we discussed heading straight to the Broken Vale Marsh and headed south. Save a bit of time. The Broken Vale Bluffs, I should say. Is that still the plan?"
It would take us out of the swamps and the swampy waters, which is slowing us down a bit.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
All right, well, let's head due west then. Who's gonna lead this expedition? Who did it so successfully last time? Was it you, Amber?
I can lead.
All right. So make me a. Are you going at a slow pace, a fast paced, normal pace? What do you think, Amber? Your decision.
Are we particularly pressed for time?
Well, here's the thing. If we're in the swamp where I think we are, and we head due south from the cliffs, we're likely to get there before nightfall. And it doesn't take a genius to know these things are better done in the night. So to answer your question, I don't think we're in much of a hurry at all.
Alright, then I'll take normal pace then.
Okay, make me a survival check, please, Amber.
Do I get advantage or anything from my background?
Sure, I'll give you advantage. Since you're so close to the edge of the swamp anyway.
Ooh, that's a bad roll.
Oh, a bad roll which proves to be good enough, though. You head across the swamp and you hit the Broken Vale Bluffs, no problem.
By the way, as we're traveling, Hatum would like to go up to Morgridge and just lean in and say, "It was a close one back there. It's a good thing. There's beacons nearby, right? Luxon beacons. No worries, right?" You have beacons nearby, right? For if people die and they just are reborn, right?
Sorry, you're
I think
asking.
he's talking to Margaret.
Oh, Morgrid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm momentarily distracted. My apologies. I was just reading something. Can you say that again, please?
Oh yeah. Hatum is saying, is asking Margaret if we have beacons nearby, right? For in case, to protect those who are consecuted, right?
Beacons? What's a beacon? You mean like a torch we display when people die? Like that?
Oh, I suppose that's more of a secret than I thought.
Oh, sorry. What you... Feel free to elaborate. What are you talking about? Beacons?
Well, you see, when you know the faith of the Luxon, right? And how it kind of rebirths souls who are bound to it. Have you heard of that?
Not me personally, no. Keep in mind that I've spent most of my time in Urzen. Urzen does its best to maintain its independency from the dynasty, from the Kryn dynasty. This is part of the reason why we've come on this mission, to rescue Bolbara, to maintain our independence. Because King Buffel felt without her leadership, without her guidance, without her prophecies, we wouldn't be the town we are. We're trying to keep our distance from the Kryn dynasty, but they're doing their best to drag us in. So to answer your question, we're not that familiar. We're trying to keep our independent ways, maintain our own religion, but the Kryn is trying to press us under its thumb, and we're trying our darndest to resist.
Oh, well, I suppose there's probably a beacon nearby. There's no reason for me to worry about that, is there? No reason at all. Thanks for the talk.
You're welcome. As you approach the Broken Vale Cliffs, as I said, it's the rocky foothills, and the Broken Vale Bluffs are sharp and steep, almost vertical in places. And as you get out of the swamp, kind of dust yourself off a bit, you think, "Ah, man, things are looking good. We're out of the swamp at least." I can imagine maybe Sigvard being more pleased than other people.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop. And you swear you're not sure if it's relief of being out of the swamp or maybe something else. But you hear some sounds of singing as a car pulls away. Can everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
Oh, Cadus, look at that.
Had to make up
Is that-
for this horrible hit roll.
Wow.
Is that charm or
Finally, since I'm not exhausted anymore.
It is a charmed effect.
Okay, in that case I have
That's just
advantage.
a 10 out of 23.
Okay. Okay, you all take note of this song, and everybody, it's a beguiling song. It's interesting, and you notice Amber kind of turn, look up the cliffs, and she starts climbing up the cliff. Firstly, Amber, can you make me an athletics check as you climb up this cliff?
Ooh, yes I can. Or I cannot.
Oh.
So you see Amber start climbing up the cliff just out of nowhere. Why the hell is she doing that? You don't want to do the cliff. Amber, you get a little bit up the cliff and you stumble. Take half of this. Take 2 points of damage as you stumble and kind of graze your knee, and you start climbing up the cliff again.
Someone stop her.
Yeah, how far is she from us at this point?
Well, say you're right up next to her. You watched in morbid curiosity, perhaps, as this person, plainly unprepared for a climb, starts climbing up the cliff. So as she starts to climb up again, what do? You're close enough to do whatever you think you like.
Aware of not twisting an ankle while going to the cliffside, Gil would like to hastily say, "Oh, guy, whoa, 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 sweet thing, where are you going?" And then kind of just on the back of her shirt, try to keep her down. Are you alright?
Amber, make another athletics check, and who is that grabbing her?
Gil.
Gil, yes. Gil, make an athletics check as well. Because you really like this cliff for some reason, Amber.
It's a really nice cliff. I like climbing.
But
Gets me
Gil,
higher.
Gil has you firmly in place. You're unable to move. And you're Amber.
He's
You
like
Never
frantically
seen-
like clawing at the cliff, like trying to climb
Yes.
in place.
yes, exactly. You're not actually saying anything. You are unable to say anything, in fact. But you're obviously obsessed about this cliff. But
Hold
Gil, you
your
gotta-
horses. Hold your horses, Amber. There's a time and a place for everything. This is not the time and this is not the place. We have a little bit of a different mission other than rock climbing right now. What?
Mr. Kalen, is that something normal with her? She just
But we heard some
climbs
singing.
the hills. I mean, I don't know if you would call that singing, but there were some voices, yeah.
Yeah, to be frank, I've never seen her like this before. I'm not really sure. She's a wild kitten, I guess, but this is kind of extreme, isn't it?
Has she calmed down by now? Like, is she still clawing?
She's still clawing at the side of the cliff.
Kind of with my now like firm grip. Can I give her just like a proper shake and then pull her away from the cliff? Is that possible?
I say since you succeeded so well on your check, yes, you can. So you give her a firm shake and try and get her out of whatever she's doing doesn't seem to affect her at all.
Can we try to inspect her, like crouch down, try to look her in the eyes or something like that, to
It's
see
easy.
if she's like present at all?
It's easy enough to look her in the eyes. That's not a problem. They seem perhaps a little glazed over as the song continues. The song, and the song's obviously coming from upstairs somewhere. You're not entirely sure.
Hatum will use thaumaturgy and say, Luxon, strengthen my voice. And he's gonna use it to make his voice boom up to 3 times as loud. And he's going to shout up, stop that infernal singing, whatever you are.
Okay, so your voice echoes up and down the canyons from the sound. Unfortunately, nothing doesn't appear to have any effect on
Does anybody
Amber.
have something to wrap around her ears, like keep the song away? I'm all for an earworm, but this is going too far a little bit. Maybe it will help if she can't hear any of this music.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Couldn't
What
he
about-
just grab her? I mean, he's
Could
strong
light some
fella.
candles and use them to create airwax, perhaps.
Why not just plug your fingers in her ears and try to block out the sound? Actually, I'm gonna try to do that myself.
I'm kind of busy here. I kind of have her still with both hands. So
Yeah, fair point.
Okay. Yeah, so Amber you're right, Amber. You continue to scratch up, desperate to get out of this cliff, but your gill has got the firm grip on you. And then everybody stops and thinks, oh man, what are we going to do? Airwax ideas come back. You hear this horrible screaming sound. And you look up and these creatures are coming down on you and descending on you. They look almost like females with wings on them, purple hair, scraggly skin, and they're just dive bombing on the party. Gotta reposition those just a little bit. Yep, and this is what it looks like. Oh, actually, I don't imagine. We've got 2 Caduses there. Get out of there, Cadus. Stop being doubled up. Okay, everybody roll for initiative as these creatures start dive bombing on you. So, yep, roll into initiative. And I will do the same.
I think I'll place myself here.
Sure. Yeah, feel free to reposition yourself slightly if you feel you would have been there anyway.
I didn't add myself to initiative.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that as well.
Yeah, make sure you click
Click
your
token.
token first, and then roll initiative. If you didn't do that, just click on your token again and re-roll initiative, and you can
Oh.
manually edit it.
Do I have to re-roll the 20?
No, you don't need to re-roll. Just take whatever your first one was.
Oh, but I click initiative again.
Yep. So Amber, for example, your initiative should be 11.16, right?
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Oh, you forgot to click
Yeah,
on
I
your
have-
token again, Amber.
I have my token selected, but it's not adding to the turn order.
Okay, we'll do it manually for you. There we go. So you're 11.16. Let me do that for you. Is everybody else good?
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
There we go.
At a 20? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it needs to rearrange again.
Ah, sure. Let me rearrange it. There we go. Okay, so let's reorganize this. Let's get into a battle. So Khartoum, yeah, you see these creatures dive bombing. Actually, one's going directly for Amber. They are all 30 feet in the air at the moment. So they're on their way to dive bombing. So none of them are actually on the ground. But they're diving down. What do you do?
Could I try to make some kind of check to understand what kind of creatures these are?
Sure. If you want to get lots of information, it's going to take an action, though. Actually, no, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You would inherently know this. So yeah, make me a nature check to see if you do know.
Nature. All right.
19. Kaylin, what are these creatures as a player? What are they?
Harpies, perhaps?
Yes, these are harpies. And you know they often lure people to come closer to them. And while they're charmed in the way that Amber is, they tend to target those people. So the conclusion you come to is Amber is currently in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I guess. Do Kaelin have any understanding of how long this effect would last on her from this nature check?
You know she might snap out of it in a few moments. You might know it might take her, could be weeks.
Oh, okay.
You have heard stories of people being charmed by harpies for a long time. Also for a short time, so it depends on Amber's internal fortitude, I guess. Anyway,
Yeah.
Kaylin, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to ready my. I think I'm gonna to ready my trident, and
Okay.
I'm gonna wait, ready an action for one of these harpies to get within range, and then
Yes.
I'll strike.
Okay, so if anything harpy comes within melee distance, you'll take a strike at them. Okay, got it. So Kaylin getting ready. Khartoum. Let me just check this. So this one comes and dives bomb on you, Khartoum, just screaming as she goes.
At least my reaction to cast or to use Warding Flare to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. No, actually, it's not going to do that. So feel free to get your warding flare back. She comes over here and she starts singing the song again. Can everybody, except Amber, I guess, make me another wisdom saving throw? So was it wisdom? Yeah, wisdom. Yep. Ooh, Cadus. Not good. Khartoum, you're okay. Gil, you're okay. And we're missing one person. Gil. Oh no, Gil.
Sigvard.
Sigvard, no.
Kaelin.
Yeah, Kaelin.
Oh, Kaylin.
Oh, sorry. One of my roommates just came home and wanted to talk, so
Oh, so
Yeah.
rude. Wisdom saving throw, please.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
14.
Okay, you're good. But, Cadus starts swaying slightly back and forth as the song infects her ears. Khartoum, though, you do not. 11 is enough. So this one is singing the songs, and you see several of your companions do this. Gil, though.
Gil will take note of Amber's condition, and while still holding her hand, he's just going to whisper, "Be strong, we'll make it," and he'll cast heroism on her.
Okay.
There we go. And then Amber, for each round you get 3 temporary hit points. They don't stack, but they refresh each round. and then he will take his movement. No, he won't take his movement. He'll stay where he is, and that's it.
Okay. Southern Harpy is in initiative order now. Okay, Gil, and so you're letting go of well, I guess you're necessarily... sorry, did you move away, Gil, or are you still holding on to her?
No, I'm still there. I'm still holding on to her.
Cadus, you're swaying back and forth as this harpy continues to sing. You're beguiled by her music. You can... Okay, well, first of all, you come to the base of this harpy and start listening to the song. Yeah, that's it. You don't get a save. You just move back and continue listening to the song. Okay. Oh no, sorry, I apologize. You can make another wisdom saving throw, Cadus. Oh, still continuing to sway. Okay.
Yep.
This is the only harpy that's singing at the moment. This one here. Okay. This one swoops down right next to Cadus, and as she's swaying there, she's going to make 2 attacks. She gets out her claws, and she's going to have these at advantage. She's swaying there, and 2 things happen. That the harpy starts, while you're swaying, the harpy rakes you across the back, Cadus, and then clunks you across the head with a club, both hitting with a 22, and you can take 11 points of damage.
Awesome.
This harpy is going to swoop down, land right next to Amber. Same thing. As you sway there, Amber, it attacks you with its claws. Oh, so what's your armor class? 14. Wow, the claws actually miss. Yep. But the club hits. Even though you're swaying and almost defenseless, boom, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. This harpy swoops down on you. This harpy can't get there, but it'll go down. This one here will go down and land next to Sigvard and claw and club at Sigvard, but both of them hit, but they just glance off your armor. Your strong armor is pushing them off. Amber, you continue to sway there. Make me another wisdom saving throw. You think, man, what the hell are you doing, Amber? And you snap out of the effect. It happens at the end of your turn, so that's your turn, but you are no longer under the effect of this spell. This harpy is going to swarm down onto Morgred. And get off me, witch! Oh, oh! And she gets a crit on Morgred. Morgred goes, God! And he falls to the ground with a critical hit and then a follow-up hit with a club. Oh, actually, I'll take note of that mentally, but that'll be it. Sigvard, what do you do? This one's right up in your grill.
Bonus action, I'll concentrate on Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And I'll take that spell slot off.
That's a +2 to AC, right?
Yes.
Okay,
It's a
so
21 right now. Yeah.
Okay,
Can I
so
go here?
yep.
Getting close to the single one, but I'll still attack the one in front of me.
Sure.
Yes, 16 to hit.
So your shield of faith goes up. Boosh! You bring out your sword, and that absolutely does hit. As you cleave this thing with your long sword, just hacking into it.
9 slashing.
9 slashing. Okay. Waiting for it. Tick, tick, No, so no smite?
No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
a patient person.
This harpy comes down. Could it get there? Yes, it could. It could. So this one comes right next to you, swings at you with its claws, bounces off your armor once again. Second one bounces off your armor as well. Shield of Faith not coming into play, but it's enough to miss. Hartoom, what do you do?
Doom is gonna hear Mogrid go down and say quietly to himself, "Great Luxon, these people are not under your sway, but protect them all the same." He's going to first bonus action healing word Mogrid,
Okay.
first level, for 7 hit points.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so the healing energy flows into Sigvard and he comes back and says, "Oh, that witching birds!" But he's on the ground, but 7 hit points. Nice healing word roll.
Yes.
Almost
and then-
maximum.
Yes, and for my action, and to use a new feature I got, so
Ooh.
Hatoum's tattoo, an amulet, and his walking staff is going to start lighting up, and his lights just burst, and the whole area within 30 feet is just instantly brightly illuminated. So I'll get all of them, and they all need to make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
You won't get the one singing the song, though, is the only one, because she is 30 feet up in the air.
In that
But everybody
case,
else
I'll-
will.
Can I move there and get them all?
Well, she's still 30
up in the
feet
air.
up in the air. So even if you
Oh, yeah,
stood
yeah,
right
okay.
underneath her, it should be out of range.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, but there's still
yeah,
1,
up
2,
there
3,
range.
4, 5. And Constitution saving throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The DC is
14.
14. Okay, so roll your 2d10.
Yes. 16
Ooh,
radiant.
nice.
Half as much if they succeed.
Okay, 2 of them succeeded, 3 of them failed. We'll say this one here failed. This one here we'll say failed. And we'll say 1 over here failed. And the other 2 takes 8 points of damage. Oh, nice feature. Yeah, so Hartoom, just boosh, a blast of holy energy erupts from you. The harp is going to scream and shield the eyes from your holy radiance. Nice feature, I like it.
Oh yeah. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay, Kalen. They didn't come
Right.
close enough for you to attack. This one
Yeah,
is at
no,
ground
I
level, though.
noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna say to Amber, like, good, you snapped out of it. We need to protect yourself against these harpies, and then I'm gonna rush down here. I'm gonna go to Hatum and say, "Oh, impressive feats of strength, Hatum. I wish to learn more about your magical powers." As I rush by, and then I'll try to attack this harpy with my trident.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it with one hand.
Okay, one-handed attack. You take a big swing. It just goes wide.
It's gonna be a 12 because of that probably doesn't make any difference, but he has this fighting style, dueling. But I don't think D&D Beyond notices it.
Defense, what's your strength?
Yeah.
yeah.
15 plus 2.
Yeah. Plus 2.
That's plus 2 damage. It's not to attack.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
plus 2 to your damage.
Oh, is it to my damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Never mind. I've been confused. Alright, yeah.
That's right. Bottom line, that's a swing and a miss.
But I'm going to try to use my action surge.
Sure.
And I'm gonna try to do it again. $18, that should hit.
The ode to change. Nice. That one does hit.
Alright, let's try this.
You said one-handed. Yeah, so 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
You carve into the harpy and it screams back at you some obscenities.
Right, nice. That's my turn.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. The harpy continues to sing as a bonus action. No, it's going to stay there. It's going to stay up in the air. In fact, it even rises a little higher up in the air. It's 60 feet up in the air now. And it just continues singing its song. Gil.
Yeah, so Gil will notice the harpy kind of just going up, and he'll draw his short bow, aim at her, and we'll just let it fly.
Okay. Let's see if it hits.
For an 18.
Whoa, 80 feet. That would be a disadvantage because she's so far away and up there. So roll again.
I'll roll again.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, so the arrow
23.
does hit. You pick her out of the sky. Yeah, roll damage.
Beautiful. For 5 damage.
5 damage. She recoils from the bow. Her song stops for just a little bit. But
And
yeah.
then for the rest, I'll just stay for moral support here with Amber.
Cadus, you continue to sway as this harpy is attacking you in the back. Make me another wisdom saving throw. Good news, Cadus, as you think, what the hell's going on? And you snap out of it, and you are yourself again. That happens at the end of your turn, but Cadus, you're back to yourself. This harpy. Two people there. It's going to go do two things. First of all, it's going to attack Amber twice. Once with its claws for a 9, that's going to miss. Once with its club for a 7, that it misses. Then it's going to attempt to fly away from both Gil and Amber. Gil and Amber, you can both make opportunity attacks if you so choose.
I'll try to poke at it.
Sure. Yeah, gets out of the way. I notice Gil isn't here at the moment. Might actually roll for Gil. Let me get Gil up. Because why wouldn't you want to take an opportunity attack? So Gil will swing with his... but his dagger. Swings with his dagger.
I'm present. Do I have to do something?
Oh yeah, this harpy's flying away from you. Do you want to take a swing at it with your dagger?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, I rolled for you, and you rolled an 18,
Cool.
and there you go, 5 points of damage
Oh, brilliant.
as you cut into this thing as it tries to fly away from you. But now it's 40 feet up in the air, this one here. Okay, next harpy. Oops, next harpy. This one's going to attack Cadus again. Not at advantage this time. Cadus with your armor class of 14. One of those is going to hit, and you take 2 points of damage as she clubs you right on the back of the head. And she's going to do the same thing. She's going to rise 40 feet in the air. Cadus and Hatum, you may make attacks of opportunity.
I'll save my reaction.
Okay. Cadis, you going to take a swing?
Sure.
Okay.
And is she's up in the air though, right? Or is she like going up in the?
Well, she's right next to you, and then she crouches down and is flying up in the air. So as she rises up in the air, at that point you can do a melee attack if you so choose.
Okay.
Ah, yeah, just swings wide. So she goes up in the air, whoosh, whoosh, is up there. Okay. This one is going to do something similar. And is going to fly over here. Sigvard, do you take a swing?
Yeah, sure. Let me do it.
Misses. This harpy starts singing again. Can everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw? Including Morgrid. Can't forget our good buddy Morgrid. Wisdom. Morgrid. So Morgrid is charmed. Let's see who else. Cadis. Oh man, straight back into the hole. Cadis, charmed. Kaelin, charmed. Where's Kaelin? Oh, it's Kaelin.
To the south.
I got him. Kaelin is charmed. Hatum no, Amber no. Oh my goodness, that's terrible
Gil's
rolls.
charmed.
Gil is charmed. As you hear the voice of this one just singing out. That's going to be its turn. And what a turn it was. Amber, what do you do?
Who looks the most injured right now?
Cadis.
In that case, I'm gonna run over here
Uh-huh.
beside Cadis. And I'm going to call out Spirit of the Unicorn. Lend us your aid and your blessing upon in our fight. And I'm going to put down a unicorn totem right here.
Ooh. We need to get a proper totem for this, but I'll just find a unicorn picture in the meantime. What does your unicorn totem do?
So the unicorn totem, I can bring it up here. So you and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also gains hit points equal to your druid level.
Ooh, nice. And how big is the aura on this unicorn?
30 feet.
30 feet. So I'll put a nice blue tinted aura around your unicorn totem. And you can move your totem if you so choose?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll give
And
you...
that is my bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Cadis.
Okay, nice.
So Cadis gets 7 points of healing, and then everybody in the blue aura gets 2 points of healing.
Nice. So Morgrid will gratefully accept that. Oops.
Mr. DM, just a quick ruling for like future. Can we cast the bonus action and an action spell within the same round? Or is it
it's-
just a bonus action and a cantrip?
Bonus action and a cantrip.
Okay.
But this is an ability, right?
Is
Your
it a
totem
class?
it's a class feature, so it's not technically
Cool.
a spell. So it's right. Yep. Okay. Wow. Nice, Amber. So yeah, everybody's getting healed up. Great. Morgrid. Ha. Amber. That's awesome. Gets to his feet. looks around and looks at this one singing. He brings out his longbow and says, Gotta break this. Oh no, actually, he's not going to do anything. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw. On he passes, but that happens at the end of his turn. In the meantime, he approaches it. He snaps out of it. God damn it, get out of my head! Sigvard, you're at least yourself. What do you do?
So, just a quick one. This one is on the ground still, or is it flying?
Oh. It is up in the air, 30 feet up in the air. This one's on the ground?
Yeah, just wanted to know if I should reposition, but in that case I would just attack the one next to me.
Okay.
And I... Alright.
Yeah. First
I'll
one of
just
the
move
evening.
there.
Okay, so take a swing. Just goes plain old wide. Okay, this harpy on the ground next to Kalen, as Kalen is swaying there, will attack twice with advantage. Once with its claws and once with its club. The claws will hit you, Kalen, and just get a whack across the head, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And
6 points.
yep. This one next to you, Sigvard, gonna do the same thing, trying to claw and club at your back. Both of them miss. Your armor is protecting you, not to mention your shield of faith. Hartoom, you are yourself as well. What would you like to do?
Let's see. Entomb is going to bless Gil, Cadis, and Kalan, the three charmed people.
Okay, so bless to Cadis, Kalen, and Gil. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, but you are concentrating on that. But yeah, absolutely. Bless goes out. The Luxon goes and gives everybody that extra little bit of help. And Bless is cast. Kalen.
I'll stay there.
Right.
Kalen.
Saving throw.
Well, first, you wander up next to
Ooh.
Morgrid, just fascinated by the spell. And yes, you may make a wisdom saving throw now. Don't forget your d4.
Shall I add a d4?
15 is enough anyway.
For good faith.
It's funny, sometimes I'm seeing Idilix rolling, sometimes I'm seeing Kalen
Yeah,
rolling.
I think it's just the pictures. There's a difference.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so Kalen, yeah, you snap out of it, but as I said, that's the end of your turn. This harpy was 60 feet up in the air. It's just going to fly down a little bit, so it's 20 feet up in the air. Getting ready for something. Gil, you wander over to this harpy as well and just stare up at her singing. Make me a wisdom saving throw. Don't forget your d4.
Will do. Wisdom save.
And your d4.
15.
You pop out of the enchantment. But once again, that's the end of your turn. And Cadis, let's see if we can get 3 for 3. Wisdom saving throw. Don't forget your d4.
Ah,
Oh, man. Yeah, d4 is not going to help you, bud. Ah, not good. Okay. Yes, seemingly so. This one's going to swing over here and just hover 10 feet in the air. This one is 40 feet up in the air. It's going to swing around here and land. This one's on the ground now, and it's going to attack Khartoum as he's concentrating on Bless. Hits you with the claws. Warding Flare.
Yes, my reaction to use that.
Okay, so the first claw just misses with your burst of radiance. But the second attack, is it just for one attack?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, on the attack roll, so it's not all attack rolls, just the one.
Okay. Second one then will just be normal, but Hatum, it bounces off your armor, so no hit on that one. This harpy will continue to sing. Amber.
Might be muted.
Thank you.
Yep. These, so you know, Amber, these two are on the ground.
Ooh, they're actually on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna come over here next to Hatum,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try to swipe at it with my acid claws.
Cool. Do it. Okay, so let's have a look. This is primal
Ignore
savagery.
that second roll.
Well, the good news is a 13 hits as your claws come out. Poof. Cut across it. Oh, just 1 point of damage, but that's right. It all adds up.
And
Nice.
That's going to do it, I think.
Unfortunate. Morgrid. Actually, he was... Did he make his saving throw? Yes, he did make his saving throw.
Yeah.
So he's going to take an arrow, pointed straight up in the air and says, "Damn you, witch." And he's going to shoot with his longbow. And he's going to hit with his longbow for a total of 8 points of piercing damage. Ah! Get the one in the air! Get the one singing! And he's going to take a step back over here, get a bit of range on it. Sigvard, kill the one in the air! Sigvard, what do you do?
Fine, since Hobgoblin shouts to me, I would just shoot a longbow shot, also the singing one.
Okay. Take a
And
shot.
that's a miss.
Ah, yeah, you take careful aim, but it just shoots past and lands somewhere deep in the swamp.
Don't distract me. I have one in front of me. Just continue.
Okay, this harpy is going to fly up into the air 30 feet, move 10 feet this way, and can everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
Don't forget your blesses. Kalen, right back into... Oh no, Kalen... sorry, let's have a look. Kalen, no, you're good. Sigvard good, Hatum good, Gil good, Amber good.
Figured I didn't have to. I'm already.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, there we go. So you all resist the effect of the charm. Well done. Okay. This one next to you, Hatum, is going to carve into your back, hopefully getting through this time. So Sigvard, your armor class at the moment is 21, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this one of them would have hit, but your shield of faith boosh, goes up and just deflects the blow. Hatum, still concentrating on bless. What do you do?
Oh, let's see. The one next to me is in melee range.
Yep, it's on the ground. Yep.
In that case, I'll use Sacred Flame and try to just burn it with Holy Light. So
All
I
right.
make a Dexterity saving throw. DC 14.
Dexterity saving throw DC 14. Yes, your Sacred Flame hits. Roll damage. Oh man, what's all these ones on the damage? She gets burnt a little bit. Yeah, it didn't really affect her. She doesn't look too bothered by it. Okay, Kalen.
So this one is 30 feet up in the air as well, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So if I place myself right beneath her, I can hit her with a spell that can reach 30 feet?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So she's
I'm gonna
just reached.
summon. What?
Yep. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna summon a flame in my hand and try to cast Produce Flame on her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Bless? Maybe not.
Maybe. Oh, it hits with the... what's it? Let me just confirm. Yeah, that hits with the Bless. Misses without
really?
it. Hits with the Bless, yep.
Okay, cool.
So your Produce Flame. Oh, there's not a 1.
Not the
And
one.
make me a dexterity saving throw, if you'd be so kind.
Sure. Should I do the Bless again?
20...
No, that's saving throw, never mind.
Oh, no.
Oh.
You would get a Bless, but yeah, you point directly up and shoot with the Produce Flame. The harpy erupts in flames, screams, and starts falling directly on top of you. But with your dexterity save of 20, you take a deft little sidestep, and the harpy dies on the ground.
Okay, nice.
Okay. So, yes, well done. This harpy is going to start singing a song. Everybody, please make me a wisdom saving throw. Kalen, buddy. Even with Bless, that's not going to help.
Yeah.
11.
Oh, 11's enough. Gil, 10 is not enough.
I plus the D4 from
Oh,
Death, so it's
that
11.
will be enough then. Hatum, are you rolling at advantage for a reason?
Oh yeah, due to Loxodon Serenity, but that would be
Ah.
Paladin Serenity in this setting.
Nice.
But yeah,
Okay, so you're good. Sigvard, unfortunately, not.
Does this effect drops concentration, or they still concentrate on the spell?
Don't think so. No, I'm going to assume, I'm not sure that's technically correct, but I'm going to say for now anyway, you can concentrate on your spell. As this harpy is singing her song. Actually, I'll put a purple dot. She's the one singing. Okay, so this haunting melody comes through one more time. Gil, though, you're blessed enough to resist it. What do you do?
So Gil will take this opportunity to walk away from the harpy, well, the corpse of the harpy.
Yep.
Look down at it and kind of just shrugs and that's what you get for singing such ugly songs. And he will take his short bow and aim. I do believe it's at disadvantage from, or I think so, depending on how far in the air she is. But the one singing all the songs all the time, and try to reach her with a short bow.
No, that'll be a straight roll.
Cool.
You're within 80 feet. Even accounting for her height in the air. And that hits. Arrow flies through the air, thocks
Brilliant.
into the harpy. It does
And,
5 points
5.
of damage. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, screams a little, pulls out the arrow, throws it to the ground. Cadus, really wanted you to have a turn here, bud, but it's not happening. Make me another wisdom saving throw. Ah, there we go. Finally, even get a cheer for you if it's... Okay, end of your turn, though. Harpy. This one is flying up in the air. Yep, it's going to swoop down on Kalen as you're swaying there gently. It's going to take 2 attacks at you at advantage. Rolling a 15 and a 21. Both of those...
15 misses, right? Armor class 16.
Oh, your armor class is 16. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you dodge underneath the claw, but then it takes opportunity and whacks you across the head, right in the temple. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to fly back 10 feet, 20 feet in the air. I'm going to say, since you're so enchanted by this song, you do not get an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for Hartoom again. Warding Flare.
Yes.
Okay, so the claw attack will miss thanks to the warding flare, and the club will just plain old miss. And it's got to do it. Flies straight up into the air. Hartoom and Amber, you may take attacks of opportunity.
Sure, why not? I don't have anything else to use my reaction on. I'll try to poke it.
Yeah, why not? Hartoom, I used your reaction already, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah. But Amber attacking with your spear. Fortunately, you don't get purchase on the harp as it whoosh, whoosh, flies up into the air. But now it's your actual turn, Amber. What would you like to do?
So which one's singing?
The one with the purple dot on it.
So I'm going to call upon my little hawk friend and summon a hawk.
A hawk? Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to have the hawk fly over to the singing one and give the help action to... Is it just in general the help action, or do I have to designate who they're helping?
I usually just take it as general.
Right, then they're going to take the help action as they're kind of flying around this harpy trying to distract it.
Okay, right up in its grill. This is your little hawk friend here. So the next attack against that creature will be at advantage. So that's acting like your familiar, Amber?
It is my familiar.
That is actually your familiar. Okay, cool.
Specifically, it is my wild companion right now.
Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, it's flying around, getting up in its grill, giving you the help action. Is that your turn, Amber?
I think so.
Okay. Morgrid. Who... Oh, actually, I forgot to make Morgrid a wisdom saving throw. Oh, no, Morgrid fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be his turn. Then he gets another wisdom saving throw. And he fails again. So Morgrid is fascinated by this tune and just stares up at it. Sigvard! You too think, wow, what a pretty song. And you go up to it as well. Make me a wisdom saving throw. You break out of it. But at the end of your turn, people cheer somewhere off. Watching this on pay-per-view. This harpy is... It's how high is it? 30 feet. Can't get there. It's going to dive bomb upon Amber. So swoops up in there. You miss it with its spear. It comes diving down straight back at you. Claws bared out. And it rolls an 18 for its claw attack. And a 13 for its club attack. So it comes and rakes across you with its claws. And you take 7 points of damage, Amber. As it lands... right next to you, and then it immediately pulls back up into the air, and now it's 10 feet off the ground. You can have an attack of opportunity if you like, Amber. Man, just can't get purchase on it. Misses again as a harpy cackles from the top. This harpy, who is on the ground, come right next to Kalen. Claws out, slashing at his back at advantage. Oh, it was an 8 at advantage, then a 17 at advantage. A 17, I imagine, will hit. As it clubs you, boom, for 4 points of damage. And then it flies up into the air 30 feet. You do not get an attack of opportunity. Hartoum.
I'm still in melee range, so
Yep.
this one flew away then.
Oh yeah, this one's 30 feet in the air.
Okay. And this one is singing in the air.
Yep. They're all in fact flying. None of them are on ground level at the moment.
In that case, and the hawk has given help action.
Yep.
So advantage. Oh, in that case, I'm going to turn around, look up in the sky, start charging my walking staff, so it lights up and just shoot out a guiding bolt at it. At advantage.
Ooh. Okay, roll to hit.
Ooh.
Ooh, 25 definitely hit as your guiding bolt.
It's 15 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
It explodes on the harpy. She recoils back in pain. And even better than that, she lights up with a yellow light bearing the Luxant, and which will give the next person an advantage on that attack as well. Because of the
Yes,
guiding bolt thing. Yep.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Kaylin. What a pretty song this creature's singing. Look, she's glowing at such a pretty colour now too. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Let's do it.
Oh, no,
Nope.
you're gonna... not
Such a
good.
very pretty song.
This
It's so
harpy
pretty.
is going to continue to sing her song. Gil.
With the harpy now glowing yellow, he's going to take his bow harp and notch another arrow.
I love your bow harp.
Hope for the best. It will go with a twang, but in the chord of a C.
Bing! Oh,
And
man. It's
I
off
can
key, buddy.
add-
Oh, you can.
I can add a
Roll
D4
again.
if that
Yep.
will help. No.
Ah, yes. You're you need to tune the strings on your bow harp a little bit, buddy. That was an off
A
C.
little false on that note.
It's a little flat.
You need
And
to roll again with advantage.
Oh, that's true.
oh, thank
That's
you.
true.
I will go again. Where is that short bow? Thanks, Amber.
The light of
14.
the Luxon. Because your tuning fork, just a little twist, and now it's a perfect C, and it hits.
And I will twang it with a 4 piercing damage.
Okay, so finally, after a long walk, the arrow flies across, hits this creature. She's still up, taking 4 points of damage. Okay.
Wonderful.
No more advantages on her. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That was a
Just
long
putting the
walk,
force on the
Cadus.
side.
A long walk, Gil, but you got there. Cadus! Oh my goodness, has it happened?
I think so. Is she right in front of me? Is she up in the air?
She is 20 feet up in the air.
Okay. I am going to aim my crossbow at her.
Okay, don't forget your bless if it misses. Oh, that hits. So, yep, 12 hits even without the bless. Pachoo! 6. Okay, the harpy's looking really wrecked at the moment, but it is still up. Do you stay where you are, Cadus?
Yes.
Okay. This one now can swoop down and attack Gil. Claws and club. Gil's armor class. What's your armor class, Gil?
13.
13. Yeah, one of those is going to hit for 8 points of slashing damage as she cuts into you.
Ouch.
Yep.
And then I've got a 10 on the con save.
Which is
for...
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, which is enough. Yep. Okay.
It was 7 damage, right?
8.
Or 10? 8. Ah,
8 damage, yep.
cool, thank you.
This harpy is going to start singing another song. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw. Oh, Sigvard, you're not blessed. You are enchanted by the sound, though. Hartum, you're fine. Gil, you're fine. Amber, you're fine. Sigvard, you're still there anyway. Gil, we need a run from Gil.
I already rolled 16.
Oh, sorry.
I think Katie's needs to roll, right?
Cadus, I think, needs to
Yeah,
roll.
Cadus. Come on, Cadus. You are blessed. You can do this. Ah, you resisted. You're getting the hang of this. Now this one is singing. Amber. You passed your wisdom saving. Everybody. Yep. Okay. Amber, you're up. This one is now singing.
It's up in the air, right?
30 feet up in the air.
I don't really have anything that can reach up there. So instead, I'm going to come over here and Gil. For 10 points of healing, and then
Nice.
everybody gets 2.
Oh, nice. That is so cool. Morgred will gratefully accept that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
And then the hawk will provide the help action on this injured one.
Okay. And now I'm going to give Gil his hit points back. That actually puts him on full hit points. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, okay, Amber, nice. Yeah, your curing goes off. Your unicorn glows a little bit, reaches out, and everybody takes a little bit of healing. Morgred turns his attention and comes focusing on this harpy, staring up at it, making a wisdom saving throw. Go on, Morgred! Ah, he snaps out of it. Good man. Sigvard. You can take a wander over to the harpy.
Okay, yeah.
So wander
I'll just-
over. Yep, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and wisdom.
Nope. Yeah. Just quickly, Gil, Amber healed you, but I adjusted all your hit points appropriately, so you're on full hit points now.
Thank you, and thank you, Amber.
Okay, so Sigvard is still under the effect. This harpy, 10 feet up in the air. I'll come down and attack Kaelin at advantage. Claw, club. Kaelin, your armor class is
16.
16. That'll be 2 hits for 7 points. 4 from the club, 3 from the claws. So a total
Ooh.
of 7 points of damage.
Looking rough.
Okay. And then it's just going to take off 10 feet into the air again because you're charmed. You do not get the attack. This one will come down and attack Sigvard at advantage. Twice with the club. Twice with the claws. Rolling a 22 and a natural 20. I think that's going to get through your shield of faith both times. So that's a total of 12 points of damage, Sigvard. And make 2 constitution saving throws for me, please.
I think he may have stepped away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
BRB. I'm not sure where he.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, okay, I'm talking to myself. Well, I'll make So 12 damage to Sigvard. Plus 2 saves. Okay. And then it flies back up into the area, and now it's 10 feet off the ground. Hatum!
Okay. Which of these harpies look the most hurt?
Oh, definitely this one that you're guiding bolted.
Okay, I'll
You also,
see.
also have advantage on that one from the hawk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll just use Sacred Flame on it for now.
Okay.
If it's within 60 feet.
It is.
In case, yeah. So Dex 14. Saving
Oh,
throw.
Dex saving throw, sure. Dex 14. I rolls a 14. So your Sacred Flame goes off, but just goes wide. No
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I'll save my spells for now and see what happens next turn.
Okay. Kaelin, Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, this is the turn. Yes. Yes, it
Even
is.
without Bless. Okay, but that is your turn.
Yeah.
This harpy is going to fly straight up, take the dash action, and just goes woomph. It is now 100 feet in the air.
Ooh.
Gil.
Gil will take his chances and kind of think he's tuned the harp in to a point where he can even shoot a target at whatever the distance is at the moment. And he's going to twang his short bow at disadvantage.
No, at advantage because of the hawk. So it's a straight roll.
Cool. That's wonderful. I don't know why I pressed that, but 15 then.
15. Yeah, we'll take the first one. The arrow does fly straight, and it flies true. Hits the harpy. Roll damage.
That was weird.
6 is
6 damage.
Yeah, the harpy takes it straight to the heart, and she goes around in one of those death kind of spirals and splatters on the ground.
Nice.
Good shot, Gil.
Gives a smart little twang in the G chord and leans against his bow.
Okay, Cadus, what would you like to do? That one is dead. It's a harpy corpse crashes right beside you.
I'm gonna spit on it.
You can do that as a free action.
Yeah, I'm irritated. And I'm gonna take my crossbow and point it at this one.
Okay. 11 will hit. 4 points of piercing damage. Okay. Ugh, takes it. You see it looking to the sky. Looks like it was trying to fly away. Is that your turn, Cadus?
Yeah.
This one is going to fly away. This one's now 100 feet in the air. The one that's singing is now 110 feet away up in the air. Amber, I seem to be fleeing.
I'm gonna run over here,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna use my last spell slot to cure wounds on Caitlin.
Nice.
Caitlin gets 10 points of healing, and then everybody
Nice.
else, and then everybody in the circle gets +2.
So 12.
Yep, 12 to Kaylin, and then 2 to everybody else.
Ah, nice. That's so helpful.
Okay, that's totem. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, very good. Morgred is himself, and he's going to take a shot with his longbow, and it hits the harpy in the air with a massive thing from the longbow, the one that was singing to him, and it takes 6 points of damage. Come back here, Sigvard. Is Sigvard back?
Yeah.
Well, Sigvard, while you were away, you took 12 points of damage.
Yeah, I already rolled the 2 Constitution for the Shield of Faith as well.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
you're good then.
To the Wisdom. There you go.
Yep. Okay, but that's it. That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. The next harpy is going to fly away. 90 feet away. This harpy is also 90 feet away. They're all just whoosh, whoosh, flying north. Or flying upwards, I should say. Hatum.
Seeing them fleeing, Hatum is going to cast Thaumaturgy and just shout, "And don't come back!"
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Very good. Okay, Kalen.
Right. I feel like I've been to my worst concert ever. Feel pretty roughed up, but thanks to Amber's healing, I'm feeling much better. But seeing these harpies trying to flee makes Kalen pretty mad. So he's like staring at them, clenching his fists. And while doing that, he's gonna use Second Wind to try to get some more HP back.
Okay.
So that's 1d10 plus 2, so 5 HP back.
Okay. That's a bonus, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
And I'm going to pull out my crossbow and try to fire like this last shot towards one of the closest harpy. This one.
There'll be this one, but that will be disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, that's
Due to the
fine.
distance. Okay.
That's fine.
Don't forget your bless.
Oh yeah.
Oh, even without the bless. Hits the harpy, flying. Roll damage.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh,
Top
you
damage.
almost take her out. You see blood and gore kind of dripping off this harpy as it flies away. Not quite enough, though, Idolix. Just because your token looks like Idolix.
Yeah. I guess it's a fair warning for her not to come back.
Okay. Is that your turn, Kalen?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gil.
kind of looking at these harpies flying up, and they stole his gig. And he would way rather would have sang the party a wonderful song, and now they had to be subjected to all of this nonsense. He will lean against his harp like a rock star guitar and will twang to the one that sang. I do believe at disadvantage by now.
Yep, it's 110 feet up in the air.
Cool.
14 hits.
Wonderful.
without less.
And we'll pull it back for a 7 points of damage.
Okay, it takes the shot, but it's determined to flee as it continues to head north. Cadus.
Gonna still aim my crossbow at this
Okay.
one.
Okay, at disadvantage. Let's roll again. Ah,
Ooh.
nice. So, having been charmed for the majority of this fight, you managed to kill this harpy. It had 1 hit point left. And it goes into a little death spiral and splatters on the ground. And a little bit of the harpy gore splashes onto you, Amber, and to Kaelin as well.
Sorry, guys.
No worries, I enjoy it.
This harpy gets out of sight. It's gotten away. This harpy gets out of sight. It's gotten away. Amber. This is the only harpy that you have a chance of hitting.
I can't hit it anyway. I don't have anything with that kind of range.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do?
No, I'm pretty much done with the fight.
Okay, Morgan will take one last shot with his longbow, aiming carefully, and it just flies and doesn't actually hit anything. Sigvard.
Is a straight roll for longbow from that distance.
Yep.
Cool. 19 for 7 damage.
Okay. Hits the creature. Recoils back, taking the 7 points of damage. Doesn't kill it though.
Yeah, alright.
And with that, the harpy flies away and they are out of sight.
Oof.
Hmm.
You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mostly. And I'm gonna
Mostly.
use. Yeah, I'm gonna use my lay on hands to heal myself up.
My ears are bleeding. The most whining voices I've ever heard.
Hmm.
But we made it.
You okay, Mogred?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. That stuff you did, Amber, that was amazing. I don't think I've ever been healed by a unicorn before.
Oh, you're welcome. I have a really strong connection to the natural spirits and those of animals like this little guy. And she kind of like pets her little hawk familiar.
Okay, I'll get you a proper hawk token and a unicorn token ready for next week, because this is a little lame looking.
For the totems, I also have a bear and a... What's my other one? I think it's a wolf.
Okay. Yeah.
It is...
Bear, a hawk, and a unicorn.
Yeah, those ones. Thank you.
Okay.
Kalen is gonna try to like go through his pockets and look at the others. Do anyone have a knife to spare?
Yeah, got a dagger if you want.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Do you
on
mind?
loan, or is this more of a permanent exchange?
No, I just need this for this very moment.
Yeah, no problem. We'll kind of flip the knife so that he has the blade in his hand, and we'll give it like handle first to Kalen.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna use that knife to cut off one of the heads of the harpies.
Easy enough to do.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I
Remind
figured
me to
like
work.
since these harpies have like these vocal cords to charm people, I thought it would be interesting to try to study them if possible. And also, I guess it's a trophy of some kind as well, perhaps. I don't know.
Fair enough. I've heard of people carrying rabbit feet. I mean, harpy head is probably not as bad.
Well,
That was some weird shrieking noise that they made. It kind of caught me off guard.
I promise I will treat you to a way better song than this. Just a little bit. Everybody get some shade, and I will play you the best tune ever. Not now, of course.
Everybody
when
was
we're
waiting.
comfy.
That's disappointing.
Gotta build the suspense, you know. It's,
I'm gonna clean your dagger and give it back to you, and then I'm gonna tie the harpy to my belt. The harpy head to my belt, I think. I don't want it to go splattering about in my backpack, so I'd rather have it on the outside. Seems kind of grim, but oh well.
Well,
Almost
if,
sound like a witcher or something. Also, Sigbert would. Oh, sorry.
well, if everybody's looking okay, I suggest we move on to the fort.
Sounds
we're-
good.
We've already delayed far too long. Everybody's looked healthy. I imagine some of you have expended some of your resources, but Barbara awaits.
Could be due south now, yeah?
Yep, due south. Easy Okay, so you get right to the outskirts of Fort Venture. What you see as you approach is it's a large building, or a large compound. It's a palisade wall, and this palisade wall is about 10 feet high and is topped by huge spikes. You see a gate in the middle of the west wall, and there's just watchtowers about 2, 4, 6, 8 watchtowers around them, and there's tall grass and brambles all around the compound. For this stage, I'll say you're about 100 feet away, peering off on it. If you want more detail, you have to get a bit closer.
I think we were talking about trying to take a short rest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, short rest, easy enough to do. We can say you do it at 1,000 feet or something away from the Fort Venture. So yep, take a short rest, no problem.
What time of day is it at the moment?
It's like about 4 p.m. Hasn't quite reached nightfall yet.
Gil doesn't need a short rest. Can he use that hour to just scout around? Nothing dangerous, but just get maybe a closer look. Are there guards in the watchtowers? Just more or less, are there a specific direction that looks interesting for us to head? He would like to just stealth a little bit closer to learn some more, if possible.
Yeah, make a
How's
stealth
it
check.
Okay.
So everyone else here, feel free to get that long rest in.
Wonderful.
6. Okay, so you get to the outskirts of the tower, and can you roll me a d6, please? It's plain old d6, Mr. Gill. 2. As you're being... Well, this is the reason why you weren't particularly stealthy. Let me just roll a d20. What's your armor class, Gil?
14. No, 13. 13, sorry.
13. As you're steadily stealthing forward, getting closer, you stand in a bear trap, and it snaps down on your foot. Gives you 6 points of piercing damage as this thing is around your foot, and you let out an audible yelp. And you pause, waiting for guards to shoot you from the tower or something like that. You pause. Nothing happens. Other than this bear trap.
Yeah, I'll use whatever time to get myself out of this nonsense that I found myself in.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Just a straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, you try and try and try with using all your strength. You cannot break free of this bear trap. It has you.
I think if I heard Gil yell, this is during a short rest, right?
Well, how far away did you
Yeah.
short rest?
That's a
Oh,
good
we said
question.
1,000 feet. That's what you agreed on. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
so
I'll-
I'd be way closer.
Yeah, so tell you what, Hatu, make me a perception check. And if it's an outrageously good roll, then yes.
Nope.
Okay.
Is there bramble nearby?
Yep, there's bramble all around. That's part of the problem. You're going through the bramble when this bear trap got on your foot.
Brilliant. I will kind of just move my body out of line of sight under a nice bramble, and will continue to wiggle and wriggle my way out of this bear trap with enough time so that I can polish myself up and pretend like I had a wonderful scout.
Okay, so you're just dragging. Well, it's hard to move the bear trap very far because of the brambles. It's just too cumbersome. But if you're lying down, I'm going to give you disadvantage because there's a bear trap on your foot, but advantage because you're in brambles. So just make a strength stealth check.
Straight stealth.
Yep, straight stealth. Okay, 21.
Oof.
So you're lying in the brambles. Yeah, okay. We'll come back to you, Gil. So you guys at the camp, successfully take your short rest. And you're expecting, in Gil's word, he was going to do a quick stealth check. Short rest is completed. An hour goes by. Give it a little longer. An hour 20. No signs of Gil.
You think the horned guy, he might get stuck somewhere?
It
mean-
appears to be the case.
Alright.
Better go find him.
I still don't understand why we trying to be all stealth. We still could go talk to the guards. But yeah, I think we should go and at least find him. I mean, he's probably doing great. He's probably really stealthy. I mean, he's all dark and it's very dark around there. He's probably doing fine, but
We should at least find out.
yeah, we should look at the distance. It's probably like inside already, doing the full spy stuff or rogue stuff. I don't know who would be doing that, but
I guess I'll go forward and try to carefully look for Gil.
Okay, Morgrid will follow. Is anybody staying behind?
I think Khatun would be staying behind if anyone is sneaking. He's no. He is unaware of his own stature, so he's gonna go with them.
Okay,
gonna
so
follow them like 50 feet behind.
So, is everyone following?
seems so. Yep.
Yeah, okay, sure. Kalen will follow as well, but he'll stay behind.
Okay, so Hatum
Yeah.
and Kaloon kind of lagging back 50 or so feet. It's actually, since you're in two
yeah.
groups, I assume you're doing this
Amber
sneakily.
can-
Yep.
Amber, I think, might be able to follow in the stealth group. I have a +3.
Okay. So we'll have Amber, Cadus, and Sigvard.
I think Hatum went with Cadis. I went 50 feet behind them.
Oh yeah, I went with the stealth group.
Who's leading the way?
Me, Cadus.
Cadus. Anybody with Cadus?
Khatun and Amber, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to make this a group stealth check. Let's just make it easier. So everybody make me a stealth check, and we'll treat it as a group check as you're all kind of working together.
So that at least two people with disadvantage.
Khatun will ask the Luxon for guidance.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
pretty good.
actually terrible.
Wait, I got a 3, by the way, which will be a 4, so yeah, it came nice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to ask Gil for one. Okay. Cadus and Hatum, strangely enough, are kind of guiding the way. At the moment, Amber looks like she's about to slip, but Hatum puts a hand on her shoulder and she's not good. Cadus, so you do a similar thing with Kalen. He looks like he's about to step onto a snake and you gently guide him around the snake and he doesn't let out an audible yell or alert other creatures by standing on the snake. And you approach and you see what I explained before. You see this palisaded compound with 10-foot palisade walls with spikes on top of it. Judging from now, it doesn't take a genius to know that this palisade has been constructed from wood from the swamp, and it's damp. Doesn't take a genius to work that out. A gate closed, and these towers all around. And let me just check something. Kalen. Yeah, just Kalen. Roll me a d6.
D6.
Yep. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, so a bear trap goes right next to the rest of you actually saw bear traps, but you're clever enough just to maneuver away from them with your passive perception. Yeah, I see what your passive perception is, Gil, and I took note of that. That's why you didn't see it automatically.
Oh yeah, no, I'm blind or something.
And you look around just to the north of the compound. You're looking for Kalen. Sorry, you're looking for Gil. There's no Gil. Gil, you do see them.
A small little cat whistle, like, hey, I took one for the team. Come here, come here.
Oh, are you okay, Gil?
No, I'm not okay. This thing has been biting on my leg since you took a long rest or something. Help me.
No one told you to come out here alone.
Just wanted to have a look-see. Regret comes too late, you know.
Looks like you had a look-see.
Definitely. And an oopsie. Just help me.
Why don't you just remove it yourself?
I'm more of an artist with the hands and with the words. I would say never miss arm day might be applicable.
Be more careful. Those things hurt a lot.
Clearly, it left some bite marks. But we can talk about battle scars later. Can somebody maybe just help me out here, please?
Sure.
Poor Gil. He's got a bear trap, and everybody's just saying, "You idiot!" Basically, he's literally got a bear trap on his leg. Okay, who's helping? Who's helping Gil?
I'll contribute.
I'll assist.
I don't know how much help I'll be. I only have 9 strength.
Okay. I think that was Kalen there. Kalen, let's make a strength check at advantage.
Normal strength check.
Yeah, just a strength check. Yep, or athletics if you have it. At advantage.
I have athletics. All right. Let's see.
Yeah. You pull it open just enough time to Gil to get a slightly mangled leg out of it, and then you let go, Kellen, and it snaps shut again.
Wonderful. I'm not taking lead. Thank you very much. And he goes and stands at the back of the line.
Glimpse to the back of the line.
Yeah, exactly. But he doesn't he is in a lot of pain, but doesn't show it. Like calm as a cucumber. What? Cool as a cucumber. Something as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber.
I'm gonna walk up to you and just grab you by the leg and just give you the 5 points from healing hands I have left.
Aw. Now I really feel bad waking you up with a hair toss.
And I'm just gonna have this disappointed look on you. I thought you got it.
It's okay. I'll redeem myself, I promise. I will.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm
Just disappointed. Haven't heard that in a long time. My mom used to say that a lot. Funnily enough. But oh well. Now I have a new mom apparently. Just keep saying it. Feels like home.
So you're still about 50 feet to the north
back
of the
together
garrison.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just gonna say we're back together now if we wanted to move forward.
Should we just knock at the entry?
Absolutely not. Only you want to do that, Sigvard.
And I think only you would be not attacked on sight.
I don't even know what we're expecting. Like, we're going here to rescue this prophecy lady. but who has taken her, and what are we going to expect inside?
This is a Dwendalian Empire. Actually, one of their best, probably, sitting there. Quite a well-organized army, if I say so, but...
Aren't we still in Kren?
Yeah, but this is some sort of expeditionary force due to the ongoing war.
I don't know. This place looks a little bit dilapidated.
We're in
I would
guards.
I would expect the Dwalian force to have something better than rotten wood palisades, and I don't know. We're on a mission for Bulbara, and this doesn't look very nice. There's no nice couch, no nice bed, no nice nothing. I don't think this is very Dwendalian.
Maybe they got bored and left.
Hatum is going to try, if you're close enough, try to just lift his trunk into the air and try to smell in the direction of Fort Venture to see if, well, he doesn't see any guards on the palisades, so
Nope.
he's vicious.
Can you make a perception check as advantage as you put your trunk in the air? On the palisades, are just logs. You couldn't walk along the palisades, but there are guard towers there. No, you don't smell anything that strikes you as unusual.
Well, if we are expected as, well, enemies of these people, maybe someone should go ahead and try to scout someone that's not getting stuck in unfavorable places.
There's no way over the walls, though. They're spiked.
Yeah.
And, they
I
door
could
shut.
maybe get inside myself.
Oh yeah, if we stay outside and you can go knock on the door, that would, well,
Yeah.
Well, how does that
Could
get
work.
us inside?
well, maybe we don't need to go inside if, well, Sigvard is talkative enough, persuasive
They'll
enough.
just send Bulbara right on out.
Depends. You have any good arguments brewing, Sigvard?
Sorry?
Do you have any good
Didn't catch-
arguments for why they would release Bulbara to you?
Well, I could lie a little bit. I mean, I do have a title that might help. Above noble birth, and if they're just peasants, they should honestly just listen to me. I mean, they're just peasantry. Most of them will think I'm just some royal born, and they should just abide, from what I understand. I never heard no from a peasant. Whether it was to bring bread or go fetch me some supplies, so it wouldn't be too hard to just get some a prisoner from there, probably.
But what if there's another noble in there? One who would outrank you?
Well, no noble would want to sit in that. I mean, look at it. Soldiers, yeah. Army, yeah. But a noble-born within that somehow acceptable for it? I don't think so. I mean, I would not stay there.
What if there was some imperial officer that outranks you? You don't outrank the whole military, I'm assuming.
Peasants will listen to me. What you mean outrank me? A peasant's still a peasant.
What is your rank? Where do you fall within the hierarchy, one would say? The food chain,
Well,
as it
I
may be.
do have a title that...
What's that title?
gods-
Like, you wave this
gods-
title.
The gods of this war did not yet give me straight answers, so I'm not sure myself. as I pinged it a while ago, but I don't think Malcolm had the chance to answer me that question.
No,
Yeah.
I remember the question, and the one that you suggested was fine.
Yeah.
You're right, I did not reply to you, but my apologies. But I did, yeah, That title is fine.
Okay,
Um,
well then, I will be probably with people from the city who probably know it better. I'm not sure how it's spread out, but I'm basically a knight protector of the. Oh god, I forgot the city name of my city. I'm not good with remembering details. Sorry about it. I'll quickly grab that name.
He's
Zadash.
from
There you go.
Zadash, yeah.
You're Knight
Yes, I'm
Protector
the
of
royal
Zadash.
protector-
Yep.
Royal protector of Zadash. So I'm pretty sure I'm standing quite high, as there was a big ceremony when they're given to me. Everybody was applauding. Naturally, I mean, who wouldn't? But yeah, I'm pretty sure with the amount of applause I got, I'm quite important.
My. It's been a while since I've been in the presence of a knight. Good day.
Probably a while since you've been around the proper royalty, but that's okay. I mean,
I'm
you're doing
sorry,
fine.
I've seen plenty of royalty in my time, thank you very much.
Sure.
I am of the highest regard in terms of the entertainment industry. I have a network of spies and whispers in my command, and I've seen many of your kind.
Oh, of my kind. Well, they weren't as beautiful as me, were they?
No, they were all fat people, don't lie. They're just sitting in their thrones and waving their fingers and wanting people to dance and do backflips.
Exactly.
You're a bit more of the neater approach, I would say.
Therefore, that means you haven't met a royalty of my caliber. But that's okay. You're doing great, by the way. I would hire you at a great rate.
Well, are we sending Sigward inside? Because I think that's a great idea. And if you, for some reason, happen to meet another person which outranks you, I think you should just challenge them to a duel to the death and win.
Yeah. 1-on-1, right?
I'll be Sigvard's personal jester.
That's amazing. Yeah, you should come with me here. You probably give them a good performance. They'll probably need one. I mean, not gonna lie, but things around here are not really great when it comes to entertainment. No offense, Margaret. But regardless.
What? Right, what?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
my liege.
we're gonna send the pretty boy who hasn't bathed in a couple days, much to his chagrin.
I
And
need to sign that. Okay, need to emphasize that.
well, you smell. And the bard alone to just walk in the front like that's the route we're going.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I am
Well-
I would like to stealth in the bushes.
I guess
Okay.
we could try to convince them that we are his royal followers or something like that, but
You know, they'll kill me. They'll outright kill me.
oh, are
And
you?
Morgrid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I said
Okay.
before, Margaret or yourself, it would be easy for me to obtain slaves. I
I
don't
am not
mind
pretending
pretending.
to be your slave. Cadus, I think you got the right idea. I'm going to hide in the bushes. Maybe you should too. So, Cadus, if you'd like to do that, you can make me a stealth check.
Ha!
Okay, noticed. Keep in mind, you don't know how badly you stealth. You think you did an excellent job.
Yeah,
Morgrid sidles up beside you. He's going to make a stealth check.
I can
And
follow too.
I'm
I
going to.
I was pretty good as an entertainer.
Yes. I know why, Amber. Are you going to join them up front, Amber? Oh, sorry. I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, I can join Sigvard.
Oh,
Okay.
what are your skills? Just so I'll be aware, because Gil, naturally, he's got his harp,
And my voice. Sorry.
voice and harp. Yeah.
Okay, so
Quite-
are we
I'm quite
entertainers?
acrobatic and dexterous. I was able to do all kinds of flips and rolls.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Gymnastics or contortionist?
Uh, Gymnastics, I think.
Okay, then
I think
flippy
that's
flips.
what they. I think that's what they called it. I was with the traveling circus over in. What was it? Marquette, I think was the continent.
Market?
Marquette, thank you.
Mm.
Ah. All right. In the presence of another entertainer. My, pleasantly surprised.
Sounds good, yeah. I mean,
I will
great,
cup my
but-
hands together and I will just whisper to Cadus, casting message. That I can let you know should we be in danger. And you can reply to this message should you want to.
Don't tell them that we're out here.
Oh, you'll hear the screaming.
Sounds good.
All
What
right.
are Hatum and Kalen doing?
You want to go first?
I think Atum is going to be staying back. He doesn't think he'll be able to scale the wall or sneak around, so he'll stay back a bit.
So you're like about 100 feet or so away from the fort, we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kalen?
Yeah, Kalen's gonna join the others, and he's gonna pull out his own instrument, a dulcimer, which is gonna join with others in playing stuff and entertaining.
Ah, so you're part of the front group. Okay.
Yeah.
now, Kalen, do you wear any on your chainmail? Do you wear any like symbols that would give it away? Because others are wearing like leather or no armor. What about you?
He's got a harpy head.
Yeah, I got my harpy head, but I don't have like this. Maybe some. I have this cultural clothes, so to say. So you can definitely see that I'm not from around these parts. And if you were familiar with Marquet, you would probably know that I'm from that region. But if you don't, you probably wouldn't, I guess.
Okay. Guess you would pass more as a mercenary in this case. A guard, maybe.
Yeah, I guess I can do a little bit of both.
Yeah. Alright. Good. That will work perfectly. I don't see any flaw in this plan.
They'll probably come soon enough.
Okay, so Amber, Sigvard, Gil, and Kalen, you approach the front gate. Cadus and Morgred hiding in the bushes not that far away, and Hatum all the way in the back. This is what you see.
Right.
So Morgred and Cadus up
yeah.
here, and the front group up here. Even without a perception check, you hear dogs barking inside. That's what you hear.
Puppies!
There's some palisades here. You see nothing on them. It's fairly easy to walk around. You have to be a little bit careful not to impale yourself on them, but it's not too hard. And yeah, no response as of yet. And sorry, did you say something, Sigvard?
Yeah, I said maybe Gil, when we gonna be closer, went in when they open, you should announce me, you know? It's very important.
Certainly, sire. I will do as asked.
They're not listening yet, you need to pretend it right now.
All right. Sorry, just getting into the role, you know.
Yes,
It's all
yeah.
roleplay here.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, the roleplay, who does that, please? So the full name and the title, you got it, I believe in you. Anyway, let's go.
I do. I will follow. I will follow Sigmund.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
I would go here, yeah, and Knock.
Okay, you knock. The dogs bark a little louder. That's it. No other response.
Hello.
Brrr!
Can somebody quiet the beast? I'm from Dwendalian Empire and I require an aid.
Can I bark back, talking to the dogs?
Sure, using a speak with animal cantrip or something?
Okay.
Or just barking?
I am using. Where is it? Speech of the Woods.
Okay, can you bring that up for me? Okay. Okay, so a friendly beast could relay what it has seen or heard in the recent past. Okay, so what are you saying, Amber? How are you barking back to these dogs?
I am telling them. It's okay. It's okay. We don't mean any harm. Is there something going on inside?
Can you let us out? Let us out, please, let us out. Sorry, thinking about a random name. Caleb. Oh no, that's too much. I should have a list of names. My master. He hasn't let us out. He hasn't let us out ever since he died. So he can't let us out. Can you let us out? Let us out. Come on, let us out. He's dead. Let us out. Come on.
You're trapped? Oh no, we'll let you out.
Yeah, but please.
He's gonna
Yeah, master is dead.
He's gonna rush forward and try and get inside.
What are you doing? We need to wait for people from inside to open it up.
The dog's in there. They won't out. They're trapped.
You push against the gate, Amber. It's not moving. It's a fortified gate, and it's not opening.
They said that their master is dead, and they haven't come back for them.
I'll shout again if there's anybody there. Hello? Just dogs. Okay. Well, Clan B it is, and I'm gonna try to bash and try to open it with force. I'll ask Kalen to assist me, because he's a strong guy.
How tough does this gate look?
Pretty tough.
Yeah. If there's no chance to open them with brute force from 2 mere human strengths, I'm not even gonna bother to try it.
Yeah, yep. It's a gate designed to keep away large groups of people. Might be a way, but you think just putting your back into it wouldn't work. Sorry, Gil. Yep.
Can Gil use thaumaturgy with his voice, and he would just say, "Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the presence of Sigvard Ulberich Constantin von Nichter III, the Knights of the Protectors from Zadash. Please grace him with your presence."
You do that with thaumaturgy, so your voice is booming around.
3 times, 3 times as loud.
Yeah, someone say, help! Help! I'm trapped in here. Let me out! Everybody's dead! Come in, please! I'm scared. Let me out!
Yeah.
Yes, there are, Amber.
Okay.
Can I?
Please!
Would it be possible to climb up on top of the gate and trying to avoid the spikes?
You can
I'm
certainly
gonna
try.
signal.
Okay, so let's just. So Amber, you want to climb? Over here would be easier to climb than this gate itself. would you like to climb up over here?
Yeah, if there's an easier section that doesn't have as many spikes, she's going to try to climb in that section.
This is the easiest section. Okay, to pull yourself up, can you make me an athletics check, please?
Can I try to assist her from the grounds?
Sure, so you make a little step with your hands. And Amber, you can make that at advantage now. So athletics check. Okay, so you pop up onto the top on the wall. Now there's lots of spikes up here. Can you make me an acrobatics check, please?
Oh, yes, I can. And I'm good at that. Oops. It's animal handling. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
You are good.
Wow.
You dance around the spike so deftly that I'm not even going to make you roll to climb down the other side. Do you wish to get into the compound itself?
It does a dramatic, acrobat pose, like from the circus.
Like 3-point landing. That's what you see, Amber.
First of all, we're going to run over here to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have like a wooden bar or anything that's like blocking it?
It has an iron bar. I think if you remove the iron bar, which is easy enough to do, you could swing open the gate.
Okay. So I'm gonna pop the bar out and kind of pull the door open.
The door gate is open. Hello! Over here! And you hear a voice coming from the north. The dogs are here, and the voice is coming from here. Cadus, Hartoum, what are you doing?
What's going on? I hear barking from dogs and from Amber. What do you guys think?
You're by yourself, Hartoum. Oh, sorry. Well, I think with your horrible stealth rolls, Hartoum just comes to your hiding spot and starts talking to you.
Oh, oh yeah, they're hiding. Yeah, I didn't.
But they rolled 9s, and Hartoum's passive perception is
16.
what is 16? Yeah, so you just wander up to these two people trying to hide.
Hey.
Oh shit! Oh.
There's something going on. Amber is barking at the dogs, and she climbed over.
Of course she did.
Should we go have a look, Cadus?
Yeah, Gil says that they've gone in, so I guess I should move forward and try to take a look at what's going on.
Okay, so the front.
By the way, these dead bodies, do they have like wounds on them, or do they look like they just fallen dead by nothing?
Can you make me a medicine check, please?
Sure.
Can I see if somebody maybe have a short sword? I'm looking for something to be a better blade than a dagger.
First of all, they have spears. So spears for days. So you can grab a spear if you like. Medicine check. Kaelin. Well, you're gonna have to. So you go and have a look at. Actually, we'll say there's another body right there. This with a natural 20, you notice that this soldier has been killed by a spear.
Okay. So that I was kind of worried that there might be some kind of disease lurking, but seeing the spear wounds kind of relieves me. So, yeah.
Not a disease. I will switch focus to Amber as you head over there. The dogs. Hello. Can you let us out? Please.
Yeah. Amber is saying that in her beef speech. It's okay. I'll try to get you out of here. I brought a few snacks with me, but unfortunately I don't have much meat right now.
Well, just let us out. Let us out. Let us out.
Uh,
Let us out. Let us out.
is there a way I can break the cage open or
Yeah,
open the door?
Yeah, it's one of those cages that's impossible for a dog, but trivial for a humanoid like yourself. So you can just open them if you like.
So I'm gonna open the latches out.
The dogs all come out. These are massive mastiff dogs, and they all basically jump on top of you and start licking you, saying, "Thank you, thank 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 you." Miss, I'm glad you prioritize the dogs, but would you mind letting me out? And you glance over here, and what you actually see there is there's a man inside there. He's got a bright red cloak on. Other than that, he looks pretty miserable. Miss, shit went down. Let me out, and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I'll be right there in just a sec. And kind of dig through her bag and pull out the last 3 good berries that I made from yesterday. And I'll give it to 3 of the dogs, and then I'll give the 4th one some of my rations.
Okay. The dogs kind of sniff the berries, but they shrug, they're hungry, they eat it, and they are pleasantly surprised by how filling the good berry is. Miss?
And then she'll come up to the guy.
Hi.
Is there a key? Hello.
Hi, I think one of the guards has it. Maybe have a look around.
One of the guards?
Yeah, the dead ones.
I'm gonna start looking at this one first.
Yeah, you do find a key there. And, you actually, there's the coin purse at their side as well. Are you interested in the coin purse?
I don't really use coins much.
Okay,
What do I need coins for up in the mountains?
it's true. Fair point. But there is a scimitar that one of the guards is wearing. It's black and it looks very finely made. And this guy says, that's actually my sword. Yeah. So let me out. I'll tell you everything that happened. Please. And there's a key on the guard. I'm not sure if I said that, but there's a key on the guard.
She'll set the sword to the side and grab the key, and then run back over to the door, kind of unlocking it for him.
Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you. Great to be out of there. My name's Alon Frith, by the way. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
You can call me Amber.
Amber. Okay, nice to meet you, Amber. All right, I'm just going to grab my sword. I know that might look a little suspect, but that's okay. I don't want to overstep my bounds here.
Maybe we can talk and then sword? Just kind of as a show of good faith. Since everybody is dead, there's no need for a sword right now, right?
Sure.
I mean, we're all friends here, of course.
Well, this Amber person's wonderful. She let me out. Thank you.
Amazing, you don't need a sword right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Yeah. Leave it until a bit later.
Sure.
There we go. Common ground, it's found.
Yes. Okay. How cool. As I said, my name's Alon Frith. Nice to meet you all. You're a tiefling, right? What's your name, friend?
My name is Gil.
Hi, Gil.
Indeed. And you are?
Alon
I came from the other room.
Alon Frith.
Alon Frith.
Yes.
Very, very nice to meet you. These are my compatriots, and we've been kind of stumbling onto you. So, why my, what do we have here?
Oh, wait. and they're starting shouting in the direction of Sigvard and Morgred. Don't go in there. There's some guards in there. They've barricaded themselves inside. I would not suggest going in there. Just
Why
back
are
up.
they barricading themselves? Has something happened here?
Oh, that is an understatement, my friend. But I'd be a lot more comfortable if you two, the hobgoblin and your friend, please just come away from there. You can go back, but I feel the information I'm about to tell you is pertinent. Please, just come back. Morgred shrugs and he does come back. Okay. Yeah, for time being, of course, that's fine. Shit. Where to start? About a few days ago, maybe 10 days, they brought this old goblin woman here. And she was struggling and rambling. She's saying things, who would attack a praying woman, and bits and pieces like this. And she was dressed in robes, obviously some type of holy woman, a goblin. And they took her into that building over here. And for several days, all I heard from there was screaming. I mean, I've been a prisoner here for longer than she has, and they've just been screaming. And this carried on for several days. But then, not even 24 hours ago, the screaming stopped. Well, goblins screaming anyhow. And then this figure. I don't know who Balbara is.
Screaming?
Do you have a description? You say you've seen her many a time. Do you maybe have a description of this this woman that you've seen come in and being tortured?
Well, as I said, obviously some type of holy woman, elderly, covered in robes. She had various holy symbols around her. And Morgred saying, look, they captured a holy woman. She's wearing robes. She's a goblin. Who the bloody hell else could she be? Well, where is she? What happened? Sorry. Allow me to finish. So they brought in this goblin holy woman, screaming from this building over here. But then the screaming stopped about 24 hours ago. But then new screaming started. It was human screams. Everybody around the guard post, they looked confused. They didn't know what was happening. And eventually, I swear to the gods, this is what I saw. The front door to this compound didn't open. But this being just passed straight through the wall. And it looked like that holy woman, I think Balbara, you said was her name, she was floating off the ground, maybe 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. And she was surrounded by this kind of smoke. The smoke, I know it sounds odd, but the smoke was almost lifting her. And the smoke kind of looked formless. Sometimes it looked like it had arms. Not sure if they were arms, maybe they were wings. I don't know, but whatever it was carrying this goblin woman. And I didn't get a good chance, but she didn't say anything. Which was odd, because when they brought her here, she was babbling and cursing and, cussing out the Dwendalian Empire as a whole. But then she was just silent. And she wandered around this compound. And then that's when things got really weird. Guards attacked guards. Friend attacked friend. And basically, so many people died. And this creature, this Balbara or whatever it was, literally didn't lift a finger. Just her presence called everybody to attack everybody. And she just did a circle around the compound. And man, as you can see, everybody's dead. Apart from several guards who basically got scared shitless and barricaded themselves in this room. So this is why I warned you to. Don't go in there. Not sure what state of mind the guards are in, but they're the ones that have survived and they took refuge in that compound over there. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Mrs. Firth, it sounds like there's quite an ordeal that happened here, and we certainly are up to the task to come to the bottom of this conundrum. And he takes out his blade, his dagger, and looking at her scimitar. I understand that you also need to protect yourself. But can we, in exchange for your safety, maybe make an exchange, blade for blade, freedom for freedom?
Firstly, I respect your opinion.
We
And
can put you back in the cage if you
Oh,
want.
no, I know. Look, I respect your opinion. I think you're a good person. I'm not one to subscribe to gender norms myself, but I am in fact a male. But if you want to address me as Miss, that I'm okay with that. That's fine. Miss, sure, Miss Alon. You want my scimitar?
Well, I do believe that the party and all of my fellow compatriots will be able to come to the bottom of this ordeal that you've went through, but we will need some better reinforcements that we currently carry. And this blade looks finely made, and my, can we put it to good use? So maybe blade for blade and freedom for freedom.
Make a persuasion check.
We'll try. No! It rolled on the 19, and then it went over to the 1.
You see, it's my father's blade. He gave it to me. It's kind of a bit of a family heirloom. Tell you what, though. Yep.
Can I glare at him? Can I glare at him and say, if you want to see, do you want to see your father again?
Yes, I'd very much like to, but he's dead.
That was the point. That was the threat, to send you to see your dad.
Oh, I see. That's very metaphysical. Oh,
Right
yeah,
over the head.
that did go right over my head. No. Yes and no, but I can wait, 40 years, something like that.
Yeah, then hand over the blade.
Intimidation check.
No, we suck, guys.
Well,
Incredible.
yeah, it's my dad's, right? It's all I have left of him.
Fair enough.
I tell you what. Listen. I tell you what. We're in the middle of the God knows where swamp. I was coming here doing a little research. I come from Urzon. Tell you what. Why don't we join forces? I'll use my scimitar, and we'll work together and get the hell out of this swamp. What do you say? Work together.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I check if... Do I get a sense that he's lying when he says he's from Urson? This is a human, right? Or is it an elf?
I know it's a human.
Yeah, in that case, a bit skeptical. I want to get a sense of whether he's lying or what he's up to.
Those were indeed incredible rolls. Can Hatum keep it coming?
I guess that's an insight.
Yeah, insight. Yep, if I didn't say that, insight. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
You believe him? I mean, he's captured. That's wouldn't be. Why would they capture a human? Let me just make doubly sure.
Do my natural 20 also give me a reading of this? It's I don't know. Is he a good person? I'm not trying to inside check would really get that, but yeah.
Let me just check something. He is human. One of the strange things about him, though, is his skin is incredibly pale. He's almost white. You can almost see his veins in bits and pieces around his body. You get the impression that he's telling the truth. You notice that his red robe has got lots of pockets and bits and places to store stuff, which would reinforce the message that he was out here doing research on plants and other bits and pieces. So it adds up, and he does look like a human, but as I said, a very pale human. And yeah, you believe he's from Urzen. You believe everything he's saying.
I don't know, guys. He seems. I think we should trust this fella. We were all originally sent to bring back Mulbara, but if we bring back other citizens of Urzen, that's good, right?
I wouldn't say I'm a citizen of Urzen, just a visitor to Urzen. I've travelled a long time to get here to these swamps, but to say I'm from Urzen, not quite true.
How do
Where are you from?
Well, you're a human. How are you treated?
Well, let's just say a bit of gold passing hand. Doesn't go far astray. Have any of you heard of a place called Rothold?
Nope.
I don't know, have we?
Anybody who spends some time... Wait a minute.
I might have, maybe with my background to my network of whispers, might have heard about it.
If you think you have, and you've spent a significant amount of time in and around Jorhas, then you can make a history check.
I've been
Jorhas.
Jorhas for a while.
Not specifically Jorhas, but the network of Grinners might be able to have whispers
Sure.
about it.
Yep. Hatum nails it anyway. So he's saying he's from Rothold. Rothold is all the way down here. And I'm going to say with that 20, it's a real mixture of races. Humans are definitely not out of the ordinary there.
That's the place that's really ravaged by the cataclysm.
Yes, it's still around though. It's got a population of about 8,000, 9,000, and it's pretty much a port city controlled by underworld elements. Yeah, so Rothold, that's where I'm from. I come to do some research. That's me. And they're pretty accepting in Rothold of humans. I know there's a war going on and everything, but here I am. But thank you. So we'll work together. So what say we get out of the swamp?
Well,
We have to find Bulbara.
Well, if Bulbara was the goblin, as she did the little loop-de-loop around the place, she left. She's not here anymore.
We might just... We're not just here for a casual visit, so might have to do our own inspection, not just trust the word of somebody that we just uncaged.
Of
one would say.
Of course, understood. Who
right,
initially... Who was doing the scouting initially as you left Urzen? Who was failing on all those roles?
Hatum.
That's all.
Morgred comes up to Hatum, starts jabbing you in the chest. You know, this is your fault, right? If we hadn't wandered around in the swamp for an hour, we would have found Bulbara here. This is all your fault. Jabs you in the chest a few more times, Hatum.
You know, this is really not helping. We need to stay united. Save your anger for later.
You understand it was your idiocy wandering around in a swamp delayed us for a day. This would have been a very different situation if it had come here earlier. And now Bulbara is gone. Who the hell knows where she is?
Well, not my fault you didn't hire a proper tracker. Well, until we found.
Oh, no, don't you go there. You claimed you could lead us, and all you did is lead us around in a goddamn circle. This is
Pull
your
Margaret
fault,
backwards.
Hatum. Okay, make a athletics check.
Oh,
Morgred is furious. Oh, look at that. He rolls a 5, so Cadus, you drag Morgred back. He's just furious. God damn you, Hatum.
this is a waste of time. You can be mad later, but we either trust this guy and we leave and try to catch up to wherever the heck she went, or we search the place in case she is still here.
Make a persuasion check, Cadus. See if you can calm down Morgred. He says,
Alrighty.
to hell with this. And he kind of,
Everybody, we've got many more
Don't.
nights to do watch.
just don't talk to me right now. Just don't talk to me. And he's trying to break free. Do you let him go, Cadus?
Yeah.
And he kind of comes over here and sulks in a corner and paces back and forth, glaring at Hatum every now and then. He is furious. And what he's saying kind of makes sense to you. You did wander around in a swamp for a long time. From what Alon said, it happened about 24 hours ago that Balbara, whatever happened to Balbara happened. And if you'd arrived here earlier, it wouldn't have happened. So despite Morgred's angry words, they are making sense to you, Hatum. If you didn't wander around in a circle, you'd probably have a better idea where Balbara is now. But right now, she's lost.
Mm. Kaelin's gonna ask Katumi if is tracking your profession.
No, I have a good trunk. You smell weird, but I'm a man
shit.
of the cloth.
Well,
But
if it isn't your
couldn't ask.
if it isn't your profession, then you can't be blamed for not succeeding on something which you aren't trained for.
No, thank
So
you.
don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Trained in idiocy, perhaps.
It's okay, Margaret. Just you'll get through this.
Well, what the... He comes out of a sulk and comes back, and Gil blocks his way. And he says, well, what the bloody hell are we going to do then? We have literally no idea where Balbara is.
Well,
Similar
I think
to
you
how
and
we
Kate
got
is,
here.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I just want to say, similar to how we got here, it's all teamwork. Margaret, sure, we've messed up a little bit. It's a new forest. It's a new team. We had a little bit of our hiccups, but we found our stride. We are ready to make up for our problems. We're going to find Bulbara. We're not 100% sure why. Sure, we don't always have the answers. That's fine. We'll find it though. And we'll find it together. You and us. And we'll go back to Lord whoever his name was. And we will explain the situation when we're done. Couldn't look down on my notes fast enough.
Buffle. So we're going to go back to Lord Buffle and say we failed. That's your plan?
No one ever fails. You just learn to not do that thing again. So this time we learned that we're going to find her as a team. No matter how long it takes. Buffle send us out to do a job, and we won't return before the job is done.
Well,
So
Anna
let's
makes a
stop
great
sulking.
point.
I just thought of something. Well, my trunk is pretty good at smelling, but we have some dog's hair, and we have Bulbara's cloth, or a bedroll, or blanket. What if we feed them some food? It seems Amber is doing that already. And take them with us. They can probably track her down easy peasy.
Oh, it's the most sensible idea I've heard so far. Yeah, and mastiffs, these are technically mastiffs, and they have advantage on wisdom and perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. So,
Check
yeah,
that
just
out.
mechanically.
I could also give myself advantage on those two.
Okay.
So instead of 4 tracking dogs, we get 5 because of Amber.
Haha.
I'm like 4.5.
He said that she was kept over here, so I guess we can try to see if there's anything in here left of hers.
Yeah, guards in there doing dallying guards. Yeah. Yeah, they
I
might
will
have that.
knock on the door.
Yeah.
Just knock, not open.
What? I'm just gonna grab my sword. That's okay. Okay, grab my sword.
Grab
Yeah.
your sword and go out of the sight of vicinity of the door.
You wanna co-
So you
Okay,
will
and I'll-
not be seen hostile.
And I'll stab Gil in the back. Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's okay. I know where you sleep. It's all good.
Just kidding. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I'll just hide behind these. This whole area looks like a training yard. Like there's bullseyes here. There's training dummies over here. Obviously, they're doing some training inside of here. Not that it did them any good. Let's put out a couple of other general features that you notice. There is whoops, where is he? You do notice there's a chest in here that you glance in. So, do what you like with that information. Notice there's a captain of the guard or something. This gentleman here is dead. There's some sleeping tents over here. And that's all you see from there. Oh, and there is also... there is a this tent here that Morgott is right next to. Looks as if it's some type of armory tent. Yep, there's a blacksmithing devices in there, and there's a collection of swords, crossbows, spears, hammer, chain shirts, and shields.
Was there a chest somewhere? Did I miss that part?
1 second.
Or
There is a...
you zoom out?
There is a chest. There's a chest in. Where is it? Oh, I've lost it. That's weird. We'll just say there's a chest in here.
Okay.
And yep, just that one chest inside of here.
Can Gil approach it and then with Mage Hand just kind of fiddle at the chest?
Okay, it's
kind of just does any traps go off or?
well, it's first of all it's a wooden chest.
Okay.
You cast your mage hand, and the mage hand comes and tries to open the chest. The chest does not open; it is locked. But your mage hand still whoosh, goes out.
I would like to approach slowly to the chest and first just this place looks like there's a lot of weirdness going on here. So I would like to see if it's bamboozled or booby trapped or whatever before I fiddle around with the lock mechanism.
Okay, sure. Make an investigation check. You do discover a trap. There's some type of poison needle hidden in the chest lock.
Is it possible for me to disarm that?
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Then yes. And you're proficient in thieves' tools?
Yes, as part of a grenade.
Okay, so make me a thieves' tools check. In other words, D20 plus dex plus proficiency.
If I observe that, I'm going to look over Gil's shoulders and say, Maybe steady your hands. Luck can help you and give guidance.
Okay.
Plus proficiency, which is 2, I guess, at the moment.
2.
Where's
yeah.
proficiency at the moment?
Yeah, 2. Yeah. So D20 plus 2 plus Dex. Ah, no problem.
19 plus, guidance.
Plus a D4. Yeah. The DC to disarm it was 15, so even without the guidance from Hatum, you managed to do it. And I'll say, with such a good roll, you also click and disable the trap and unlocked the chest as well.
Oh, wonderful. And with almost like kind of a sly little jazz hand, almost like slow jazz. He will flick, yeah, indeed, flick the chest open and peek inside.
Okay, there's lots in there. One thing you find is a bunch of silver ingots. They're all stamped with the crest of the Dwendalian Empire, and you figure they're worth about 25 gold pieces each. There's also a potion in there. You don't know sure what the potion does, but there's a potion. You also find an ornate coral-handed dagger, which you figure is worth about 25 gold pieces. A magnifying glass. And a dog-eared book of the Eastern Wayandir mythology tabled Fable Mutants of the Miscart Strand. You figure to the right buy, you might be able to get 10 gold pieces for that. That's what you find in the chest.
Wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Hey Amber, this might be an interesting book for you. Maybe you want to read it, maybe you're trying to sell it, maybe you'd find it interesting. Who knows? And I will hand her the book as I will call for Sigvard to come and inspect these Dwendalian ingots. Maybe understand were they from a specific rank or were they for a specific goal before just selling and giving them away.
Sure. I will look into the ingots. They just like supply value.
Yeah, as I said, they're worth about 25 gold pieces each. Beyond that, I mean, it's just a common way to move around silver, a large amount of money. Yeah, gold, feel free to pocket the dagger. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, those are just used to pay for supplies, etc. Probably. I mean, we can use them, not like anybody else will need them, and with my authority, it's gonna be fine, probably. So if you want to stash them for now, we can sell them.
Noted. Thank you for your expert opinion, Knight Protector.
Oh, no problem. You getting nicer and nicer gear. I like that.
Okay, we'll switch focus to Sigvard and Cadus as we kind of jumped over you guys there. So Sigvard, you were knocking on the door, I believe?
Yes, I would strongly knock on the door and just announce, my name is Sigvard Albricus. I'm von Nishte the Third, Knight Protector of the city of Zadash. I would request your commanding officer to step forward and explain this pathetic display that greet me.
Make a persuasion check, because what you're saying is true. What the? You hear voices from inside, and one of them you hear mumbling, and then one of them shouts back, "What in the God's name is an idiot doing here from Zadash? Just be on your way."
What you mean on my way, you peasant? I am a nobleman and I require some insight to what happened here.
Peasant?
I have
Peasant? You're the idiot on the outside, friend.
Well, I'm not the dead one here looking on all those failed guards.
Well, I'm not the dead one either.
Well, that's why I'm trying to discuss something. I'm not talking to a corpse, am I?
Well, you're just making demands. Did you see the frigging goblin and what it did? It's much safer in here, and unless you've got a good reason, we're going to stay in here.
Why would you stay here? Wouldn't you prefer to go back to Blackrock? Was it Blackrock? Sorry. Rockguard Garrison. You should report this. This is your duty. You're a soldier.
Our orders were to defend this at all costs. Sure, we've been forced to retreat into this building, but defend it we shall. We're not going back to Rockguard Garrison. Hey, I got a good idea. Why don't you piss off?
I'll push past Sigvard and just open the door.
The door is does not move, does not budge.
Huh.
Listen, we're trying to just figure out what's exactly happened. We're trying to help. We need to bury those corpses as Dwendalian soldiers. Respect a proper burial, don't you think? At least that much we can do for them.
Oh, sure, if you want to bury them, be my guest. But if you want to know what happened here, that frigging goblin got demon-possessed. And I saw my mates staring at other mates, and it's just messed up. So quite frankly, I don't know if you're in your right mind either. No sane person stabs their friend. So maybe what you're saying is true, maybe it's not. But we ain't goddamn opening the door.
Can you pass us at least an item that will belong to Goblin, as I will hunt that creature for you? As clearly you're too scared to do it yourselves. As a noble of Empire, it's my duty to do so. If you just pass me an item, I will be on my way to hunt it. I'm not asking for much from you.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I wasn't born yesterday, mate. We open the door a little bit, you force your way in. Nah. I mean, you have a really good persuasion, Sigvard, but it's not coming off for you.
I know. Alright, well, they're not gonna be of any use. There's just some cowardly peasants. We might as well use what we can.
Kaylin, are you interested in burning this door down?
Oh, I was just about to suggest it myself.
No, we can hear you, and no, there's no need for that.
Of course there's not.
You're gonna open the door?
Why do you want the door open? It's just a mess hall.
Just pass the evidence and you can stay in your coward shack.
Look, I'm talking to the lady. Fancy boy,
We
be quiet.
simply want something from the goblin so we can hunt her down.
You can make a persuasion or a deception check, depending on whether, well, what your motives are here, Cadus.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what. Scatter, boys. And you hear footsteps from inside. Alright, this is how it's going to go down, miss. You seem a lot more trustworthy. It's generally a good idea not to talk down to people if you want something from them.
Tried to tell him that.
But let me just say, all the boys here have got their crossbows drawn. We will let you in. You in alone. And if you try any funny business, well, she'll open fire on you. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Just you.
Okay.
And you fireboy, whatever the hell his name is, you need to back off.
I'm fine with that, as long as you don't shoot her, because then I will burn down the door.
Well, as long as she doesn't try any funny business.
No funny business.
Okay, so you hear Cadus having this conversation, just to make sure that Morgred kind of comes over here and casually watches in. What's Hatum doing? What's Gil doing? What's Amber doing?
Observing from the distance, I think. Looking
Okay.
over at Amber.
And Gil?
Gil would just like to kind of approach where Sigvard is failing, and kind of just inspect, kind of taking notes.
Okay. Amber, you're in dog heaven? Oh!
Kind of. She's still kind of with the dogs, but kind of looking over here, curiously watching Cadus and the others dealing with people in the tent.
As you move forward, the doggy pile comes with you. Okay. Amber, you hear the shuffling of furniture. Obviously, they've barricaded the door somehow. But the
I
door...
think that's Cadus that heard that.
Oh, sorry, Cadus. I might have... Yeah, sorry, Cadus, yep. So, Cadus, you open the door and you see a mess hall. You see this guard who's opened the door. All these people have their bows drawn. It's no funny business, miss.
I'll just nod at him and then search the room for anything that might have been Bulbara's while she was here.
The door closes behind you. They've all got their bows, or their short bows technically, pointed at you. You have a look around. It just looks like a mess hall where probably they have their meals here. There's no food around that you can see. You figure maybe since they've been barricaded up in here, they ate the food. The long tables are just sparse. They are spotlessly clean. Probably using some army training. And you see down here, there's a door to a chapel or something like that.
Guys have anything against me going out this back door, or is that going to get me shot too?
As I said, no funny business. And they kind of circle around at the back, still having their short bows drawn. Do you open this door?
Yes.
Okay. So, behind this door, you see a sight that's not particularly good. It looks like some school children that looks like saying, "Hey, Dad, can you come pick us up from school?" So I need to go pick up my kids from school, but we can find out what's behind this door at the end of the next session. But I really need to dash, guys. As I said, it's a firm deadline for me. And I will see you guys